Hey, here we are back on Overtaking Lane another week, and something a little different this week, hey?
Yeah.
So,
Something with your car.
yeah, I'm glad you came over. You can give me a hand, or at least you can
Watch
me, encourage me from the sideline. You can do it, Dad. You can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to just do a bit of work on the HJ today. So, you know what I'm up to?
Seatbelts, door cards, I think you mentioned.
Yeah, look, it needs a bit of an upgrade. So we'll probably show a bit more of the interior of the HJ. And although this has been out and got a few trophies before, the interior problems have been well hidden.
Yeah.
So it's time to do something about it. Let's go and have a look. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I reckon before we go and have a look, people should subscribe, hit like, hit the bell, do all those things. But let's get into it. So Dave, what do we have here?
Alright, so we've got the seatbelt kit, so upgrade. So hold spares, we got this one from. So this is an upgrade to be able to upgrade the rear seatbelts to retractables, and obviously the front seatbelts are already retractable, but this will also put retractable seatbelts into the back as well, and it'll still have just a normal lap belt in the middle. But, yep, so in the kit we get a few different bits. So obviously we've got our parts for the front, that's the parts for the back, and then you get the bolt kit to change the half-inch bolts coarse thread into the fine thread ones that we require for this. So I'll open up one of these and I need a small knife. You got a little knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife, no small knife. So here's.
You asked for a knife, so I provided.
I didn't slice my hand off at least. There we go. There's what we get in the rear. So that'll go up on the parcel shelf. I'll bolt down the bottom, and we'll have retractable seat belt with buckle, heaps of bolts. There you go. That's that one. And then the front. Something like some more upgraded bolts. The front looks something like that. Obviously it goes up onto the pillar. That goes down the bottom, that goes to the pillar. There's a plate that should go somewhere like that. Something like that. And then that'll mount to the tunnel or seat bracket somewhere there, I think they mount to. We'll find out.
Work it out.
We'll find out. Maybe. And then the last one's the middle in the back, which is just a lap belt. There we go.
So, why are we replacing the seatbelts in the HJ?
Seatbelts are 45 years old, obviously a bit of an issue, and we have retractables, but they sort of don't completely retract. Wind them up a little bit by hand. I have been told that if you do give them a good clean and clean them up, that they will, they probably will work, but they're 45 years old. I think it's time to replace them for safety reasons as well, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Those ones that we've got there are all meet all the Australian standards. So the only thing is you've got to use your existing anchor points, and if you change anchor points, there is some reinforced plates for certain ones, but anything outside of that, they say should be done by a specialist to keep your certification.
Just a quick question. What about those seat covers?
The old Tigers, I love my West Tigers, but I don't probably love them in this car. It's not the look that I was going for, that's for sure, but you gave me these for Christmas a few years back, Tyler, so I had them sitting there in the cupboard, and
I think it's more than a few years.
Well, maybe. And the seats are bad. The seats are very, very bad. You will get to see that at some point. I don't know if we'll pull the front seats out today, just in case I need to move it, but we'll definitely do some other bits and pieces. We'll see how we go. It just depends how much time it's going to take with the upholsterer, and we'll go give him a visit after. But we need to do the seats. We've got to do the door cards. We're going to replace the headlining. It's not too bad, but there's just a couple of points where it's starting to fall and rip. New visors. Yeah, so I've already done the console, it's all okay. The carpet's okay, although I may replace that. We'll just see how we go with the carpet. I'm thinking of whether I put new carpet in and put some dynamatting or something down, maybe some roadkill. Something like that, just for noise and heat. And then, yeah, but definitely the door cards. So the door cards currently don't match, and they are falling apart. It's got the Premier armrests, which I really like, and I don't know whether Greg will be able to save them for us, but we'll see. But you can buy the reproduction ones for the Kingswood ones, not the Premier armrests. So the Kingswood ones cut down just to here, don't have the bottom piece, but unfortunately the problem with the Premier ones is that they all curl up and go out of shape. So we'll see how we go with that, but we definitely need new good door cards there.
Yeah. And who's the upholsterer you taking all this to?
Spec Trim. We'll go visit Greg at Spec Trim. So you might have seen some of his work in recent video on HQ Statesman. Check that out here.
Rodney's Rocket.
Here. Where is it? Which side?
On the right hand side.
Am I right?
No. Oh, they're right. You're on the right.
My left.
Yeah.
It's over there. So have a look at Rodney's Rocket with the upholstery there. We'll be doing something a bit more, probably closer to just original, just a basic trim.
I'm not going full cream, sex spec, couple subs.
No, we probably won't go that far, but we'll just tidy it up.
Nice lush lounge chairs in the front.
These are already like lounge chairs. Hey? These are great. I find this comfier as this car to drive, so I much prefer to drive this than the SS, to be honest. I find this heaps more comfortable. I like these seats, they're comfy, and I think you have them fairly well laid back. That's where I like to have them, you know.
Can you even see over the
full bogan spec?
Can you even see over the dash?
Yeah, of course I can. I just like to sit halfway into the back. It's just how I roll. Low riding.
It's lucky you don't have any passengers in the back.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. You can't fit. But we'll see how we go. We'll do these seatbelts and we'll see if we can work around the cage. Mm-hmm. And if I can avoid pulling it out, that would be good. We'll try and do it as easy as possible. Let's see what we can get going. I have no idea where that is.
Can you reach it now? We've got a good vision of your arms. Can you just get rid of those for a minute?
Oh, no.
No wonder your seats are bad, you're punching them.
think the trick to getting a new interior is just beat the old one. That's it. That's how I like to do it. Beat it into submission. You can't get focus on the seatbelt thing. I just got a good focus on your arm. Now, does it come with a new plate, or have you got to put that plate back? No, it comes with all that. There you go. Although, we may have to get this replaced with the interior as well at some point. Looking a bit weathered. What do you got there? Binder. A bit of interior cleaner from Binder. Check it out on our website. I don't actually know if that's on your face or not. I can't see the screen from here, so let's just hope. Binder. www.overtakinglane.com.au shop. Bit of product placement. Yeah, so this is a premium interior cleaner. Man, really struggling with the camera. Ah. You sure you even need to replace the interior? Just needs binder, see?
Dave then wanted to tell us about an important part of the new seatbelts.
So that stops it from, you recording? Mm-hmm. That stops it from retracting, so we don't pull that out until we're ready. Now, the only complaint I'll make on the product is there's no cover on this. And you see the old one had some sort of a cover on it that's not transferable, but that's how it's going to look. There is no cover. Get rid of the stickers and stuff off the side there, the part numbers, but I would prefer if it had a cover. The ones that sit on the rear parcel shelf do have a cover, so that's the only negative so far in the product.
So after 45 minutes, you finally got the sticker off.
I wasn't talking about that bit. So give me one bolt that fits that thread, and then the others are just all adjusters. Check this. Which way?
You're reading the instructions.
Which one's which? One goes up the top. Well, they couldn't just give you three of them.
Ooh. You broke it?
No, just
Oh.
it's tight. That's what I didn't like about this side. It was very tight.
So we're putting the top in first. Does this make it easier for positioning? Or
Yes, because I've got to make sure that I get
nice and straight?
the base right.
Yeah.
Because,
If it's not on the right angle, it doesn't come out.
yeah, so that's got to be that way. That goes on there like so. But first we put a washer on there.
Mm-hmm.
Then we put that plate on. Then we'll make sure the plate's going to go that way. That sitting flat. That's going to go on that way.
After a good bit of fiddling around, Dave finally got the right-hand driver's side on, and then we went over to the other side to chuck that one on too. How does the new seatbelt feel?
Safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Comes and goes when you want to.
well, it's firmer against the body. You know, the other one was fairly loose, so
Yeah.
it's actually.
So you have faith that it'll lock up if you have to lock the brakes at any stage.
Yep. Perfect.
So we're going to do this one here at the back now. Yes? No?
Oh, yeah, sorry you took the thing. I thought you were just commenting to the viewers.
I mean, I can. So we're going to do this one at the back here now. Starts off at the parcel shelf. Just got to take out this. It's some size bolt. I don't know. What size bolt is it?
13, 16.
13 16. If you didn't hear. Let's move on the inside so we can get a different view.
About a 13, 16 head with a 1/2 inch thread, I think. Something like that. 20 mil.
Yeah. It's for all those playing along at home, doing this alongside Dave.
There's probably nobody. Yeah. But if anybody wants a good set of original HJ Holden seatbelts, non-retractable, so original ones, then hey, I've got a set here for you.
Now, if anyone's looking to do the same as you and go with the same set, can you mention again where you get them from?
Hold spares.
Old Spares.
Yep. So that's how it's going to look. We'll have a retractable. Just fits in. 6x9, it just fits in, but not properly. But those speakers aren't mounted in properly yet either because I've never cut the parcel shelf. So I'm either going to go back to just some 6-inch round speakers or something else. I don't know. The stereo system's not to where I want it at this point, so we'll change that up later, but I'm not going to cut it up to fit this setup when it's going to change.
Yeah.
So luckily it fits.
At this point, we'd gotten the rear seatbelts halfway in, and then we had to take out the seat. So that was the next thing that we did, as you're seeing on the screen right now. And then we pretty much called it a day, because at this point we'd pretty much been defeated by some bolts in the rear, and we'd kind of run out of time of day. So we got everything pretty much ready to go off to the upholsterer, except for the door cards. Then with some coercing, we did eventually get the bolts in, as you're seeing now. I'll throw them up. And that was pretty much it. So we'll just throw over to the outro now. Let's go. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. It's now a multi-part series. It ended up a little bit harder than we once thought.
Yeah, it should be pretty simple to swap some seatbelts out and take the door cards off and all the rest of it. But we didn't get quite that far. We just ran out of time.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess not harder, just took us a bit longer.
Yeah, we estimated this much time and it required much more.
Yeah. So
it's about how it is with everything, right?
Front, no worries, all done. Front seatbelts in, all set up. The rear seatbelts are, well, they are all done now.
They're pretty much ready, waiting for the seat now.
They are. It just took we didn't get the door cards and stuff, the interior out, other than the back seat. So we can't replace the last part of the seatbelts now until we put the back seat in, because they do hold the back of the back seat in.
Yeah.
But the retractables are in, they're all working, and it just took a bit to get those. We had to get the thread sorted for the conversion bolts, but they're in. Yeah, it's ready to go. So once we get the seat reupholstered, then it'll be just drop it in.
Yep.
But maybe we'll come back to this and again at another time.
Yeah.
Whenever
that is.
The next part, keep watching, and we'll start to pull the interior out.
Well, what if we mentioned if you guys like this sort of content, then drop us a comment, let us know, hit like, subscribe.
Just for something different. We won't stop our other content. We're still we're back out at the shows. We've got shows coming up this year. Overtaking Lane shows, Cars and Coffee. So
we've got the track event next weekend as well. So
but
unfortunately rained out last weekend. Otherwise that would have been the video this Tuesday. So.
Yeah, we would have had the skyline on the track. But
next time.
Maybe a shot of how wet it was there. I've got that. So look at that. Terrible. Couldn't race in that. Well, we could, but it was lots of time off the track.
Yeah. A little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
For a novice.
That's true. Very true. So we'll be back out there in, another week or two?
Yeah.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, let us know what you think of this and subscribe and go and jump on the website and support us.
Shirt. New shirts available.
Hoodies are available too now.
Yeah.
Get on it.
It is quite cold and now's a chance to get a hoodie. So do that. And we'll see you in the next one.
Stay in the right lane.
G'day Overtakers, how we going? Back again, another week. There we go. We're on the screen.
Hello. Hey. I'm here, I've got the slides up. I've done something right this week with that.
Did you change the number?
Yeah, I did. I did. You got to wait for that, but yes, I did.
Did I change the number?
in the title, I don't know. Did you? Did you get it right? We've got a few donations coming through there.
James Bayless, Becknot Brad's Spark Plug, and Adam Geary and Lynn.
And Lynn, thank
$10.
you. It is giveaway night tonight. We have some giveaways. We have
a sponsored giveaway as well from Brad.
Brad, he's
got a hoodie for us to give away.
An Overtaking Lane hoodie.
Yeah.
So we'll give away one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So one of these cool hoodies, but
one of the new ones.
One of the brand new ones. That one's starting to look a bit faded. You might need a new one too. Yeah. Maybe I will as well. Here. But we'll we've got a couple of hoodies.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Superformance shirt. We got something different. Actually, we've gone all out and we've got something different other than binder. But we do have a gift pack here as well to give away. We've got an Armour All gift pack because someone else could have the Armour All because I got plenty of binder. But if you want some binder, jump on the website. But we'll give away a gift pack as well.
Andrew Phillips says, "Hi, I'm new."
new to Thursdays.
Right. Let's do some shout outs.
Saldy's here as well. Yeah, shout outs. All right, go.
I've got them all written down. Hopefully, Marth, James Bayless, Beck, Lynn, Chris Young, Rap Fink, Mad Kiwi, Matt Crick, Johnny Skidpig, Sally HJZ Life, Gary Sparkplug, No More Racing, Fex Death, Trevor Smith, Page, Dave H, Gary Dundas, Adam Geary, Andrew Phillips, Mark Salty Smith from Finance My Ride, who is a supporter on our shirts, and Jason Bales.
There you go.
And Mad Dad in the chat now as well.
We've got a few shout outs as well to say, like Finance My Ride. We've got Salty there. We're doing Dry July. He's just there checking on me, making sure I'm not having too much to drink tonight. And it is soda water, Salty. Soda water with lime. So no vodka, nothing in it. Tyler will vouch for me. It is just water, and there's the bottle.
Finance My Ride will donate a $100 FMR FPOS card.
Oh my gosh. Holy doolies. There you go. Get on the wheel tonight. Finance My Ride. Make sure you get over and like Finance My Ride. There's a $100 card coming on the wheel for prizes tonight as well. That's the grand prize tonight at the end. So stick around and for that. Andrew Phillips, your towel. It is sitting on the shelf there, mate. We're going to get up, come and visit. I haven't got the chance to visit you this week. But, we've got some cool prizes then. It's,
definitely.
Well over a couple of $100 worth of prizes. So, nearly 250, nearly $300 worth of prizes. We've got some stickers as well, which is another shout out. We've got stickers for Grinding Gears.
I do have a link for that. Give me one.
So we're going to throw up a link now for Grinding Gears, which is our mate Michael, who's got a new YouTube channel as well. Brand new episode 1 has just been released, and it's Chris. Get on it, bikes, mate, bikes. You'll love it. So
I'll put a link here now, and that's the first video there.
there you go. So go and check out their first video. Give them a subscribe and a like their socials. Make sure you're on the Finance My Ride. Find those guys on Facebook and follow Finance My Ride. If you want any finance for anything, like it doesn't matter, bikes, cars, all that, yeah, of course, Finance My Ride, right? But everything else, personal loans, debt consolidation, houses, you name it. Bikes, boats, boobs, ASOP. We do it all at Finance My Ride, so check it out. And you might get some personal attention over there and looked after.
G'day, Rob Hill. How are we going?
G'day, mate. Yeah,
Post
rockers.
up a link. Superformance.
There we go. I've got to move on to the next slide. Big major sponsor for the show. It didn't click. There we go. Try again. Superformance.
Been in the business for 40 years.
Got the hat on. Superformance. Done it around the right way. Yeah, Superformance, 40 years, 1 million builds. I wonder how many builds they've done out of that place in total.
Who knows?
Huh?
Who knows?
I wonder how many trophies have been won by show cars out of there. It could be, yeah, some
That'd
big numbers.
That'd be a story in itself.
Yeah, some big numbers. And some cool stuff in the shop now that is, I don't know if you saw it in our video, but some things have changed in the shop. And they've got a few pictures up of some of their favourite builds as well. And
the
and
befores
that's cool.
and afters. The
before and afters, yeah. And like just checking those out and having a look around. We might get the story out of Grant later about his favourite builds and stuff as well. So
Jay-Z Life, $22.99, and Matty Creek, $5.
Thank you, mate. Thank you,
that
guys.
binder.
So yeah, get over there, like Superformance, give them a follow, look after them, check out the showroom, and yeah, get on that and see the builds and stuff, and buy some parts while you're in there. So Sally's after new boobs. So
Mad Dad, $10. What's Steve Kingswood shirt have on it?
A Kingswood. Got the Kingswood, got the King shirt on tonight. Fit back in it again. So I haven't been able to wear this shirt for a while because I've got too big for it. So hopefully the shirt gets too big for me soon. So
you're getting noticeably colder now. The more weight you lose as well every night.
I'm not that far yet, but I think looking at Summonet's Grand Champion, hit us up. That's true. Grant's there. That's the quality of the build that you get from that place. This is exceptional quality. This is what you'll get. Yeah, yep. Guaranteed top 10 Summonets out of there. Grand Champion. That's where you go and see. So needs Ted Bullpit on the rear, says James. Yeah, definitely. This is a good old King shirt. I'm glad that I can fit back in it. So, but yeah, I'm not feeling too cold. That was your question. Yeah. I think Salty mentioned in our Dry July chat that I think last night he normally has a drink, and we've already started our Dry July campaign, and he normally has a drink, and he said last night he needs a robe and some slippers because he's just an old married man type bloke now. But I got my slippers on, so I got my Uggies on. So there you go.
Can't
see that. Can't see that, but yeah. Hey.
Andrew Phillips got a good shot of your leg then. So
yeah, a bit of leg for Andrew Phillips. I know he loves it.
No, he said Hoff's Supra currently has a giant Pen 1S on the back of it, and I think everyone needs to know.
Oh,
$5. And Gary Dundas, thank you, $30.99. $30 towards a good show. Love what you guys do. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary, legend. And we've been having a good chat this week, and I am so keen to get your story on the channel. I finished that build off, and we're coming up for a visit. And I know you'll be driving it down, or getting it down to one of our shows next year. So. Rotary engine, some love to the rotary engine, says Craig Nielsen. Yeah, definitely. Maybe we need. I've got an idea for a good rotary video.
Yeah.
You would probably have a guess what I'm thinking. Maybe a fresh build just happened recently. We've got someone to hit up. So maybe we'll talk about that and see what we can get on. So Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Matty Creeks, how about Benny's Customs? I haven't watched the newest videos this week. I know there's some drag stuff on there this week. So
Yeah, I think he broke a record again, or he ran a good time.
Ran a good time, I think. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched it. It was come up in my news or YouTube feed last night, but I didn't get onto it. But I certainly will. So another favourite channel over there. Watch all the Aussie stuff as much as I can.
Yep.
So it's heaps there. Heaps that I don't see either that I don't even know about, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably some stuff that you watch that I don't. Am I missing comments?
Not really.
No,
Fex Death puts it out in the chat. Don't forget the thumbs up as well.
Do that.
Definitely. Hit the like button. Andrew Phillips says the track scraper.
No.
Yeah, Zig says PB'd. I thought so. I did see something on Instagram.
I haven't watched it. I'll have to watch it.
Well, I saw it on Instagram.
He started to rip the track up before they did. Oh, okay. We'll check that out. So, yeah, I've heard some interesting news about that, but I can't talk about that yet. Secret Squirrel stuff about Sydney, but I think we can talk and drag stuff. We can probably talk about some things that are coming up here in Queensland, right? What do we know? There's
you got the Junga Bunga coming up.
Yeah. And I forgot to hang on before the 25th.
We've got Kenda.
We've
got a bit of a test session going on.
I need my dates.
The 18th and 19th.
Is that it?
Is that right?
No,
that's what you told me earlier.
No, you got the wrong dates.
Well, you got the wrong dates because you told me that.
17th and 18th.
Okay.
Plus of July. So 17th and 18th of July, we will have live streams of drag racing for you on the channel of Kenda. Awesome. So the massive testing tune, we're going to get out there. We're going to bring it to you live. It's going to be huge. So, probably 60 cars a day or something going through there on the Friday and the Saturday. I think they are there on the Thursday as well, but probably just a smaller group there on the Thursday. We'll start bringing the live feeds on the Friday, so be ready for that. And then we're out to Junga Bunga No Prep Cash Days out at Warwick, and that's on the 25th. And we'll do another live feed. We don't know what the internet's like at Warwick.
We'll find out.
So far, the internet's terrible at Willowbank as well, but surprisingly, we've done okay with the live feeds before, and we've gone and make them work. So we'll make sure that we can make it work there again, and then we'll get the no prep cash days videos to you live, and we'll shoot some videos as well while we're out there in between doing the live stuff. So there you go.
The Hoff's dropped $20.
What was that?
I need to cough.
You need to cough for the Hoff?
Yeah. Wheel etc. Scroll through. Let me see. Scroll up because we missed a couple of things.
What did we miss?
James Bayless says reach for the stars. He surely did. Adam Geary, he got PB, I think. James Bayless, that's also great to see. King 32 going fastest RB. Marv says King 32 was a sick run. Can't wait until the battle between it and June 2 restart after Western Sydney Dragway gets rebuilt.
There's going to be some pretty cool stuff happening down there.
Paulie says Dave got my stuff. Best beard oil ever.
Yeah, he's got the special one-off Overtaking Lane beard oil. It's the only one that's ever gotten some yet. So
Matty Cricks dropped $50.
Oh, look out! Thanks, Matty.
Legend.
So yeah, I thought I'd better put something special in the package for you, Paulie, and I did promise you some beard oil. Get the soft beard mate happening, and I made it happen for you because he dropped $100 last week. Must have been for your birthday, eh?
I think it was probably the show's birthday too.
You're looking like you're thinking there.
Just counting. Zig says they strip the strip every few years, Dave, because of the rubber build-up. Then they re-prep it again.
There you go. But yeah, no, we'll be watching for all that. And then come September will be the main event for Kenda. So this will be a 2-day tested tune, which will be big.
Is the Hoff heading out to Kenda this time?
I don't think he is. He should be, but I don't know. He needs a gearbox.
Maybe he'll do the radial ride at the end of the year.
Yeah, September. Get ready for it for September. So the riot, I hear, waiting for confirmation, but I hear it will be happening in September.
Mm-hmm.
So by then we should have the track open. We should be able to have spectators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Provided everybody's behaved in Melbourne, in Victoria. James, look after us from down there. keep them on a level.
Dang Dang says, just pulled the truck up for the night just in time to get the car news and have a froth with all you legends.
Cheers, mate. I am on the soda water though. We started dry July. We got solely 38 days we're going to do.
Johnny Skid Peak says, I'm sure Warwick Dragway will allow live feeds. Great people to talk to.
Oh, we're definitely doing live feeds.
Yeah, we're just hoping the internet is good enough.
I'm going to get my notebook so I can write down all our winners of the prizes tonight. Step over that cord.
You sure you don't want to knock it over? He didn't answer.
No.
You didn't want to kick the cord? Take it with you?
No.
You sure? Well, how is everyone's Thursday night? Is it going good? No Kenda, Hoff says. I'm at Willow on Saturday helping with a few cars. Oh, there you go. So the Hoff's not going to Kenda. He's not listening still. He's too focused on some pieces of paper.
Yes.
And they're racing Barry and Kevo next Saturday.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. Awesome. That'll be cool to see. Definitely cool to see. So yeah, definitely Warwick. Yeah, the guys out there have actually asked us to come out and film and made sure there was an extra 2 spots in their COVID plan for us to be out there filming and bringing the live feed. So they're definitely looking after us out there. I think we should warm up the giveaway wheel with some stickers.
Yep.
Now, I've got some stickers tonight from Grinding Gears. So we gave them a shout out before. And very, very new, first episode. Check them out, father and son. And they're going to do a bike build, a very cool budget bike build. So see what they do to that Honda. And we'll give away some of their stickers tonight in amongst the other prizes. But I think we should at least
give
away
Andrew
a few
says,
stickers
and Celia. And Celia.
And Celia, they're out there with Kevin and Barry. And Celia, going to go for a run as well. Oh.
Is he going to blow it up early then?
Bit of early explosions. So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to
switch over to this screen.
Give the wheel a spin, give it a tickle.
Let's spin it.
And
Matty Crick. Congratulations. Won yourself a Grinding Gear sticker. Zig says, my hands are clean and there's no Ford under my nails, so all is good, thanks, Dave.
We've got heaps here, so we've got to go another.
Alright. Switch back to the screen then. I'll click the button again.
And
Lynn just ticked over.
That was like a wine ball, wasn't it?
Congratulations. Yeah. I'll be fishing. Sounds like I will have some catching up to do Sunday arvo. There we go.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. So we're going to jump into stories, or you want to do another sticker?
You can do another sticker if you want.
Okay.
And that was on $20. Yeah, it's comment. Thank you, yeah. Legend.
Another one. So make sure you go and check it out, watch his video, give him some views for his first video, some likes, drop him some comments, tell him you heard about him from Overtaking Lane.
Jay-Z Light, congratulations. It almost got taken away by Lynn again. And funnily enough, it was Jay-Z Life that lost it to Lynn last time.
It was a bit close side by side. There we go. All right, there's 3 quick sticker giveaways. We've got heaps more to give away.
Chili Dude 911, how we going?
Hey,
welcome.
mate. good to see you there. We've got heaps more shirts and hoodies and
hoodies and goodies. Shirts, hoodies, and goodies.
And
there you go.
$100 Visa card from Finance My Ride.
Shirts, hoodies, and goodies.
Shirts, hoodies, and goodies. There you go. That's a good one. That works. All right, we've got to talk some news before we get too carried away. So
we'll start with Bathurst.
What's happening with Bathurst?
It has been dropped from the Supercars calendar. The second coming of Bathurst.
Now,
the February sprint at Bathurst, New Zealand, and the Bend have all been canned.
Yeah, so we talked about the calendar, the V8 Supercar calendar, and the fact of we're going to run 2 Bathurst races. We're going to end at Bathurst, right? That's where the last race was going to be. Would have been at Bathurst, but it's not going to happen.
No, it's now going to finish in Sydney under lights.
Yeah, so obviously all those lights have been put in at Sydney. You didn't want to hear about them. Actually, I've still got that here. Should we go back and I'll tell you about all the lights and upgrades at Sydney?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lynn says I will donate my sticker back. Can redraw it.
Hey, we've got plenty here. You didn't get a second one. You only got one. It's all good. So what do you think? I was probably a bit excited about the fact that there were going to be 2 Bathursts because I liked watching them race around that panorama. And then,
what did you win, Matty? You won a Grind and Gears sticker.
Just some stickers so far. That's all we've given away so far. Grind and Gears. Check them out. New channel, YouTube. Our mate Michael and his son.
Mal has dropped $5 and Ahmad Dad has dropped $5. Thank you,
legends. Thank you.
Marv says still got the Bathurst 1000. That's all I cared about.
True, but it's still disappointing to lose that. We've lost. We lost Gold Coast. We lost all the street circuits, didn't we? Yeah. So Gold Coast, Newcastle, and now
New Zealand as well is gone. It's not a street circuit, but New Zealand.
That's a new one that's gone now from as well. It's an additional loss.
Yeah.
Yep. So what else did we lose? So
the Bend. The
Bend's gone as well.
Yeah.
So and that means the calendar is going to be cut short.
So they're going to be ending the championship in 2020.
Yeah. So it was going to carry over into next year, but it is no longer. It's going to finish around December. Is it?
Yes, it'll end in December.
Yeah.
Rather than at Bathurst in February.
Yeah.
It means that Holden's time as an official entrant in the Australian touring car racing will come to an end sooner.
Yeah, because originally Holden would have continued to run until February, but this will be the last race for Holden in December.
Andrew Phillips says, can I request the price of a sexy dance from Tyler instead of a sticker? A prize. Not for sale.
We'll keep trying. We'll pimp him out.
You'll have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
He's already on there watching Renee.
No. I don't have that kind of money.
No, I mean, he's on there. Andrew's on there watching Renee. So,
you just subscribe to mine. You can get all sorts of uncensored pictures of the skyline.
The skyline without a bra on.
Yeah.
Funny. Settle down, Andrew. You're making him blush. He's all red. Anyway, next story. We've got another sticker in between.
Oh, I thought we hadn't finished the story yet.
Oh, well,
you're just cutting the story short. You haven't even scrolled down. Did you read them?
Oh, I just.
You're always up me. Read the stories. Come on.
Oh, what else you got?
Well, the Bend Motorsport are pretty disappointed. So Supercars owe a big apology to South Australia and the many South Australian businesses and tourism operators that rely on event goers for their livelihoods, particularly at a time when their business has already been devastated by COVID restrictions. This was said by the Bend Managing Director, Sam Shaheen, in a press release today.
Yeah, particularly if you own a cafe in Gold Coast Surfers Paradise. It normally opens up for the weekend of GC600.
Well, this is the owners of the venue. The Shaheen family have been promised a place in the 2021 Supercars calendar, but that is unlikely to be cheering them up.
No, because they just miss out completely this year, right?
Yeah. So the rescheduled 2020 calendar, we've got the Superloop Adelaide 500, February 20 to 23, which has already been. The Supercars Melbourne, which has already been. We're going to be reopening up on June 27th, 28th with the BP Ultimate Sydney Super Sprint. Truck Assist Winton, July 18, 19. Dead Easy Darwin Triple Crown, August 8 to 9. Townsville, August 29 to 30. Penrite, Oil Sandown, September 19 to 20. Bathurst 1000 on October 8 to 11. Pertec Perth, October 31st, November 1st. And Tyre Power Tasmania, November 21, 22. And Sydney Motorsport Park for the finish on December 12th, 13.
Good job. You're all over it. You read the stories or something this week?
Yeah. Dave Bonello, that's Dave with Evil 440, said he'll ring tomorrow with Evil 440 on the dyno next week.
Yes. Ooh, there's
go.
another story. There's another story. Very much been waiting for this one for a while. That's awesome to hear. All right, we got another story. We're doing?
Matty Crick, you can in the chat, yes.
Yeah. We can on here too, but I guess we don't.
We just censor it most of the time.
What, the chat or the?
No, us.
Yeah, we just
censor ourselves sometimes.
Yeah.
We tend not to.
People won't advertise with us, and we'll lose our $5 Google ad revenue. But next story.
This is
we're going to do a sticker in between stories. Did I say that? I said that.
You said it. All right, the wheel's spinning. I'll change the screens while it's spinning. There we go. Matty Crick.
Matty Crick. You've got two of them.
Congratulations.
One for each water panel. All right. So next story was, I need to change the slide. There you go. Holden. We mentioned Holden. Hey?
I opened emails instead of the news stories.
Whoops. There you go. So the next story is Holden related. You got a comment? No?
Zig says Sydney Motorsport Park, as they call it, has the drag strip and the circuit track, and I believe the new spot for the sprint car track that was ripped away for development.
The speedway, the dirt track, which we talked about last week. Did we talk about that?
Rodney Anderson, g'day.
Granville. G'day, Rodney. Was it Granville, I think, before the speedway? And now that's moving over there into one of the areas that are currently car park, and they're going to build a new car park. There you go. Check out last week's live. I think that was on that one.
Well, the Senator has called for an inquiry as GM has rejected latest Holden dealer combo bid.
Yeah, so we've been keeping you up to date with the story on Holden versus GM and the legal battle that they are in, or the mediation that they are currently partaking in.
So the Senator has urged that ASIC needs to investigate into GMSV, so Australia's corporate watchdog.
And it's because, let's just go back a little bit.
Which is, for those who don't know, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission.
Correct. So a little while ago, the GM offered dealers compensation for $1,500 per car sold across a set period. So they're saying, you sold this many cars between this year and this year, we'll give you, and we've cut your contract short by 3 years, so we'll times that out by $1,500 per car of what you would have sold across 3 years. They've come back and said, no, we want $6,100 per car. But GM's just like, no, we're not moving. That's it. $1,500. It's a fair offer. That's all you're getting. And this is where the mediation's at. But the Holden dealers have now actually dropped. They've said we'll take $2,500 per car. So that's what was going on.
Yep.
But they've actually said, no, we're still not going to move.
Yep.
There's a fair offer, $1,500. That's fair. That's all you're getting. And now, as you were saying,
well, GM said also that they shouldn't even have to offer any compensation.
Yeah, but the problem is now it's been looked into for phoenixing.
Phoenixing.
That's what I said, phoenixing.
It sounded like you said finxing.
Phoenixing. So phoenixing, rising from the ashes. A phoenix. That's what phoenix is, rises from the ashes. So,
I know that.
So this dead company is burnt to the ground. They burnt Holden to the ground, and now something's rising from the ashes, which is
GMSV.
GMSV. So they're saying that that's the problem, right?
Mhm.
They're skipping out on the deals.
From the ATO, it says it is illegal when a new company is created to continue the business of an existing company that has been deliberately liquidated to avoid paying outstanding debts, including taxes, creditors, and employee entitlements.
Yes. So they're saying that this is a possibility of what they could be seen to be doing if you, because not only are they bringing in GMSV, so they're bringing in American vehicles and stuff through GMSV to continue dealing, that they're actually going to deal through some of those same dealers.
Yeah.
So Holden dealers will just become GMSV dealers, maybe not all of them, but some will. And then a lot of the people that are high up in the current GM are going to work,
Holden.
or current Holden are going to work
In GMSV.
They're going to be there running that. So, because they currently contract Walkinshaw Automotive Group to convert locally some of the North American models it will sell through its new dealer network. The Chevy Corvette C8 is expected to be the flagship of the lineup. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon there's a case there?
Interesting.
Who knows?
Let's see what happens.
What do you reckon? What's going on there? Is there all more to this than we
Watch
really
this
see?
space. We'll keep you in the loop.
Yeah, we'll keep that story going. And then we'll move on to another story. And in between, that sticker.
The wheel is spinning. Changing the screen. There we go. People can see it. Matty Crick.
Oh, sticker.
Congratulations. Got yourself a sticker.
Well, hopefully you can win some of the big prizes soon as well. Don't use up all your luck at the moment. So, next story. What have we got? Another Holden story. No?
Rodney says, are they going to make them here? No, they're not.
No, they're going to be American
overseas.
cars. They're going to be converted here.
And sold in Australia.
Yeah. So
the first ever Holden dealer team, Holden Monaro racing car, is to go under the hammer.
Parramatta Speedway, get your backside, trackside. This sounds like the same thing I say for Archfield Speedway, right?
I don't know.
When you heard the ads.
No. I don't watch television.
Andrew Phillips, long time commenter, first time listener. Actually heard something tonight, mate. Is that what's happened? James Baylor says, please just take Holden out the back of the paddock and put it to misery, out of its misery.
Pistol 85 says, so the Corvette will be coming. I thought it was dumped for right-hand drive. We still don't even know.
It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. It's like
there's speculation. No one knows really, I don't think, until it gets fully announced.
It's like the 400Z. It's a bit like that too, isn't it? On, off, on. What's going on?
Chili Dude 911 says, can I get a sticker for my birthday? Happy birthday.
Why not?
Sure, we can give you a sticker.
Why not? Let's write him down for the sticker. Happy birthday.
Andrew Phillips donated $5. I need that flocking sticker. Matty Crick says, spin mine again. I already got a sticker. All right.
You already got.
He's got 3.
and Chili Dude 911, you got to flick us a message on Facebook or Insta or email.
We're respinning Matty Crick's
your
latest
address
sticker.
Details. Email it is the other option. All the details are in our description. Find us.
The winner is Jay-Z Life.
Now he's got 2. Funny. The tune's about as good as a Fit Tech. We've got one of those somewhere that I know someone's hooking up, mate. Maybe you could tune that up.
Rat Fink, g'day.
G'day.
It's Mal's birthday as well. Is it?
Oh, Mal. And I need to know what your shirt size is. So I've got a shirt here for you, Mal, from last week. Thanks, Chili. Yep, flick us a message or an email, address, details. We'll get you some stickers out your way.
I think the email stuff's in the description below. So
it is for our socials. Right, next story.
Yep.
Holden, that's right. We're talking about Holden.
We're talking about the iconic Harry Firth Monaro.
Yeah.
Which is credited with launching HDT. It's expected to sell for more than $1 million.
Now, when did this last sell? Is it? Did you read
Cryptics, g'day. Evening.
G'day, mate.
Mark Thomas, how we going?
When did this last sell? This
I
sold
don't know,
before?
I'll find that out.
Just interesting. There was one of these that came up in the truck, in the same truck that my car came up on when I bought it a few years ago. It's Holly's car. But yeah, they reckon this is going to go for $1 million, right? Yeah, there you go. Sold 2019. No, this might be different because I bought the HJ well before 2019. Sold for 2019.
That was a similar HDT Monaro driven by Peter Brock.
By Brocky. Yep. Okay. There you go. So, this is for sale through Lloyd's, is it?
Yes, yep. Lloyd's Auctions.
Yep.
So if you want to pick this up,
or you want to buy it, and for us as we can restore it, give it a paint job, engine swap, LS into it.
If you want to buy it,
kill the value.
If you want to buy it, and then we'll give it away on the wheel.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That'd be a great giveaway. But yeah, if you're thinking of getting this and you can't afford it, you'd up finance my ride. They'll look after you, and you might actually get one. But yeah, keep an eye out on the auction. Watch it. When is the auction?
It goes to auction on 27th of June 2020. So 2 days from now. Does it come with roadie and rego? Andrew says. Probably not.
I don't know about that. So this is apparently the one that he pranked, right? 45 minutes, brake failure, sand down, put into the wall. So I'm sure this is the one that sold out of Melbourne a few years ago for 500,000. But
no idea.
I could be wrong. Who knows? They don't put that in the story anywhere, so I guess they might want to talk about what it last sold for because they're trying to get top dollar. But that was a few years ago, and it was 500, and then it might have been just under, and they thought it was going to go a lot more, but it didn't get quite where it was. But the market's changed dramatically since then, and these things are getting a lot more money. So
Zig says 186, 3 on the tree. Fex Death says make it a convertible. James Bayless says Barra.
Well, if someone buys it imagine if we did that, man. Wouldn't that go viral? $1 million car chopped up on Overtaking Lane YouTube channel. That's one way to get your thing viral. Maybe in a bad way. Everyone just hates you.
Overtaking Lane chopped up by the
Puts
comments.
a barra in it. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, what if we do you want to test your other bloody sticker giveaway thing?
Yeah, right.
Can you do that again?
I can.
Have I got to keep talking because you're not ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I got enough to talk about because
talk about the comments. You don't even have the comments open.
Comments. Something about a nipple on here. Large T-shirt for Mal. Perfect. They're making convertible. Yeah, I'm way back up there. Mad Dad got the stubby holder. He's got his coffee cup in it. He's got to rip the handle off. Put a chook cooker in it. Put the rotor in it. Says Paulie. 4-link rear end. 1J in it on the Nugget Garage. 2J swap. Rat Finks. Talking age. 55. Things start to hurt. Talking about the numbers in the firewall. Might be some comments about whether it's legit. I don't know. From Zig. Rodney has just been overtaken. Dropped a $5.
Thanks, Rodney.
That was I think that was a cracker of a comment at the end of Rodney's State Day video. I've just been overtaken. We need everyone to do that one. Well, we should put on a shirt. Put on a shirt with the Statesman on there. They did the Folden in New Zealand. Mustang front on a HQ. Oh, yeah, I'll have to Google that and see how bad that looks. Jay-Z says it'd be worth $2 million if they put a Jay-Z in it. How you going? You all prepped yet?
I think so.
They were road registered back in the day, so I can't see why it wouldn't be registered again. It says Johnny, yeah, it's right. It was, yeah, they actually were.
Here, but we'll see if it catches up. Yep, it's got Gary in there. Gary Spark Plug.
It all worked out. So, you got it. Oh, type Grinding Gears in the chat for your chance to win Grinding Gears sticker. Did you say that?
I did.
Oh, I didn't even hear you say it.
No, I didn't say it. I typed it.
Oh,
that was me that said it in the chat.
Yeah, I realised that, but I'm like, I didn't hear you say that. I read it. There you go. Type it in there. Grinding Gears. If you want a Grinding Gears sticker, type it in there.
Copy Grinding Gears exactly how it's typed there with no spaces to make sure that you get in.
Yeah.
Because if you don't type it like that, you won't get entered.
Yeah, no spaces. Type it in. If you want a Grinding Gears sticker.
The dang, you'll have to fix yours up.
What's wrong? Oh, you've got your I and your R around. Go again, dang.
Mad Dad needs an N. It needs to be Grinding Gears.
Gridden Gears.
No, he's got grind gears, not grinding gears.
Oh, grind and gears.
Gary Dundas.
No grinder, Matty Crick. No grinder.
Mal's binder and beers.
Sounds like a good giveaway. No, it's Dry July. Shh. Can't do that. Well, it's not yet, but I'm practicing for Dry July. I'm warming up to it in the early. There you go. Copy and paste that comment. How long we got? Is there a timer on this?
No, there isn't a timer. Alright, let me click on the people who mark eligible. There we go. Mark eligible. People who have commented. And
oh, you can fix it up there anyway.
Yeah.
Did you fix dang up?
Yep. Mad Dad's got it.
All in.
Gary Dundas, enter Gary Dundas in. There we go.
There you go. Now what do you got to do? How's it work from here? Are we all in? Everyone's in.
Just
comments
sure
are slow.
I got everyone.
Lynette's in.
Just making sure everyone who's typed is in.
It is now. We could always do it again.
Mal's typed it. There we go. Mal's in.
Yeah, we do need countdown music. Tyler's got the countdown music. He's put it away. It's in his pocket or something. Oh, it's on the other.
It's too late. Yeah, is in, I think. Is it going to give me the circle? Markham is eligible since he did type it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Clicking it. First death. Congratulations.
I was late with the drum roll. Woo! There we go. Write it in. Write that one down as well. Right. Then we'll give away something bigger soon.
Well, we got one more sticker, right? We'll do another one through here. I'm just bringing up the soundboard.
Oh.
For the next one.
For the next one. All right. We're doing another story though, yeah?
All right.
Because we're still on Holden's. What else we got? Anything not Holden?
I don't know. You did the stories.
You read them.
Yeah. I think there's more not Holden. 25, 55, 56. You might be wondering why is there a number on the screen, and that is because
we just like that number. That's a cool number. What do you reckon, guys? Everybody comment on that cool number.
It is the new solo cannonball run record.
It is.
Absolutely obliterated it.
Yeah.
The old record. With an average speed of 174 kilometers per hour. And not only did he just obliterate the record, he did this with like almost no prep. Because a lot of preparation often goes into the cannonball record attempts, and they spend a very long time planning out exactly how their car is going to be. They purchase a car,
extra
they
fuel
do
tanks,
mods to it, they all sorts of police things. They get people all along the route.
Yep.
To make sure that they don't get in trouble.
Yeah, they get heaps of spotters. They get people in the car with bloody night vision and goggles and all sorts of stuff. And then they smash it out, right?
But in came Fred Ashmore, who is either a legend or an insane person, depending on your worldview. He's obliterated the solo cannonball record and come close to setting an outright record. So not only has he just set the solo one, but he almost beat the guys who were doing it in teams. He crossed the United States of America in an alleged 25 hours and 55 minutes. He's not had the GPS data for the journey verified by a third party as of yet. The team that broke the record in late 2019 meticulously prepared their Mercedes-AMG E63. The most recent run was entirely ad hoc in its preparation, and he used a rented V8 Mustang.
He did it in a rental.
Yeah. But he did add in some extra fuel. He had almost 500 liters of fuel strapped into the cabin. It was a cannon at this point, basically, the speed that he rode across the country. And one crazed lunatic driving solo the entire way. He's a 44-year-old man, veteran cannonball participant. He obviously took the Ford Mustang GT. He pulled out the passenger seats of... This is a rental, obviously, as we mentioned. He pulled out the passenger seats of it, spare tyre and jack, and any unnecessary interior pieces, and strapped in as many extra fuel tanks as he could manage. All up, the Mustang had a fuel capacity of around 492 litres, which allowed him to stop for fuel just once for the entire journey.
We have to fill up all 500 litres then at that point? That
yes.
took a while.
Fuel just once for this 4,507 kilometre run from a Red Bull garage in Manhattan to the Portofino Hotel and Marina in Redondo Beach. To set his record time with an average speed of 174 kilometres per hour, he had to keep the 5-litre V8 Mustang near its maximum velocity as much as possible. He said, the Mustang GT will not go any faster than 159 miles per hour, which is 255 kilometres an hour. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. According to Ashmore, the Mustang averaged 19.6 litres per 100, which, considering the speed he's going, probably isn't too bad, which put his average distance at about 2,500 kilometres per tank. To minimise the time spent stationary, though, he coordinated with a mobile refueling team, allowing him to avoid stopping at a gas station. The mobile team were driving a pickup truck with 567 litres of fuel in a tank that was able to refuel the Mustang in 8 minutes.
Fair dinkum. Wow. He did have laser jamming and stuff.
Well, his only authority-dodging technology was a laser jammer system, a radar detector, a CB radio, and a tablet running Waze, Google Maps, and a timer. Despite not having a spotter, Ashmore claims he only had one close encounter with police. All up, it cost him roughly around 4,389 Australian dollars to do the run.
Not bad. But can it be beaten? Because they've done this during times of COVID, when there's a lot less people on the road. So it'd be interesting to see whether it can be beaten. We've got some more comments.
Crazy VN's dropped $20. Evening, boys. Evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Sorry I've missed last week. I'm back to it this week. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Good to see you. Where are we up to? Another cannonball run. Yep. No Hyundais this week, says Marv. What's going on there? And not in a Robin Reliant, but it was in a rental car. So, rental cars are always faster and go anywhere, says Scott Sherrington. Good to see you, Scott. A few people saying hello to Crazy VN, and all without being busted. That's correct. Not bad. Sounds like a movie from the 80s, doesn't it? But there was apparently a cannonball run in Australia as well, from surfers to Perth.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many kilometres is that?
No,
I
a
don't
fair
know.
few.
But
You're saying that this is what it used to be?
well, yeah, it's been done before.
Yeah, there was one, but until someone passed away, I believe, and then they
I
canned the
don't
whole
know.
thing.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. I know that it
I
was
think
done
there's a
in
movie made
32
about it.
hours. 30, well, there's a movie made about the American one
Hmm.
called Cannonball Run,
Yeah.
where it all started. 32 hours, 22 minutes, 6 seconds was done the Cannonball Cup. It was a truck driver in a six-wheeler Holden 5-litre ute with a tray holding a huge petrol tank.
Hmm.
But I'm not sure how many kilometres that actually is. No, I can't see how many kilometres it is. I was just trying to look it up then. A long way. I don't know. 142 kilometres an hour they averaged on that. That was That was also back in the 80s. So anyway. You got another giveaway?
Yes. I am. I was just making sure I read everything from that story. Paulie says rental cars are race cars. There is an Alpha Set VO in NZ that will never be the same.
Well, we showed what happens with rental cars on sand dunes in Newcastle.
Hmm.
Was that confirmed to be rental cars? We don't
No
know.
idea. Paulie says the cannonball that used to get run was done on the open speed roads in Northern Territory. There you go.
There you are.
All right. Well, we've got a new keyword now for the next giveaway. This one is now give me a sticker with spaces. Let me bring it up on the screen. Type give me a sticker for your chance to win a grind and gear sticker. Stelvio. There we go. All right. That's a little bit easier to pronounce. And Settlevio.
What are you on about?
Paulie re-commented.
Oh, yeah. So, right, give me a sticker. Type it in. Give me a sticker. Type it in.
We've got people typing it in.
As you type it in, we'll move to the next story. Or you got a timer. Ready? We've got to type it quick because here comes the timer.
I can't listen to that for 30 seconds, I'm sorry.
Right, sing.
No.
No? Do a dance for Andrew.
No.
For your flossing. Is it a 10-second timer maybe? I don't know. Just do it. Do it. If you're not in, you're not in. It's too late.
Alright, hang on. I've got a sound effect that I want to play.
Okay.
Chili Dude 911 says, give me a beer. Andrew Phillips says, give me some Hamilton legs. Alright, I'm rolling it.
Roll it.
Adam Geary.
Woo!
Congratulations. Mal says, give me a stripper.
All right. So, where are we? We're on Holden's, aren't we?
We are.
We're talking Holden's?
No. We're talking Shelby GTs.
Oh, so close.
Paulie says, Dave and Tyler, speaking of NZ, you should do a trip to Leadfoot Festival.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Rat Fink says, Tyler, how tall are you? 6'3", I think,
Bloody cool.
from memory.
So yeah, Fords. We're talking Fords. We got out of the Holdens.
Not just any sort of Ford. We're talking a carbon fibre bodied classic Mustang. The 1967 Shelby GT500.
Now, that's the difference about this car. Is there's been a lot at so many Mustangs out there, right? They've been a big seller.
Mm-hmm.
and they did well, and they come in and they hit the market and did well. But now people are sort of like, everyone's got one. So if you want to be a little bit different, you get an old one. And that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually an old body style, like a 68 or 69.
No, it's a 67. It is a
67.
1967 Mustang.
Oh, you probably said that. I knew it was somewhere around that.
You should have the story open.
Okay, you want me to actually read the stories?
Probably.
Make it so difficult. I just
You're
make
not a
this
very
shit
good
up.
salesperson.
I'm just making this shit up.
It is for sale for a gobsmacking price, though.
Yeah, so you can get it. It's all carbon fibre, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got a fairly decent engine in them as well.
It's been created by Speedcore, which is the same people that brought us the world's quickest Dodge Demon.
Mm-hmm.
You can get these from Classic Recreations, or Recreations, probably.
Oh, yeah, read this next line. Come on, just read this next line for me.
An Oklahoma-based builder of officially licensed Ford and Shelby American continuation cars and restorations.
Yep, next bit.
The 900S starts life as an original 1967 or 68. Hey, 67? You said 68 or 69.
Oh, okay.
But its standard panels are stripped and replaced by a hypercar quality carbon fiber body that's lighter and stronger than an all steel body. They did a complete 3D digital model from a blue light scan of an entire GT500 CR body before a 5-axis CNC machine cut the mold for the panels, which are made from aerospace grade pre-preg carbon fiber and cured using a massive in-house autoclave.
Crazy. There's a bit of work going into this.
There is several V8 engine options available, from a 365 kilowatt Ford Performance Gen 3 5-litre Coyote crate engine to a 670 kilowatt hand-built 427 cubic inch engine with intercooled ProCharger supercharger.
You're going to go that, aren't you? Surely. If you're going to put that money into it, you're going to go that.
Yeah, and all Shelby GT500 CR models come with a Tremec 5-speed manual and stainless steel MagnaFlow performance exhaust.
So
you can also get an optional $25,000 US touring track package, which includes Detroit Speed Engineering suspension, wider rear wheels and tyres, 6-piston brake calipers with larger rotors. Other options also include a 6-speed manual or automatic transmissions, a full palette of paint colours, and a range of interior upgrades, including a flip-out TV/DVD player,
standard,
which costs $1,000.
Standard, you get power rack and pinion steering conversion, coilover suspension, oversized sway bars, Wilwood brakes, 17-inch American racing forged wheels, Michelin high-performance Z-rated tyres, Carroll Shelby signature seats, gauges, console and floor mats, deluxe 1967 dash and door panels, and air conditioning. So how much would you expect to pay for it?
I don't know.
Sounds cheap.
We'll let the people have a guess while we read some comments. Marv says, looks a lot like a certain Mustang that a lady sues you over if you mention you're making it.
Well, it's definitely not called that. But that one was definitely not made out of carbon fibre.
Andrew Phillips says, Chris Ethel and I decided today that carbon fibre is officially gay.
There you go. So you put it on a Ford Mustang, what do you get? Industry standard.
As Vic says, I can't see that being in my garage at any time ever.
No, I can't see it being in my garage any time ever either, because it's certainly.
James Baylor says $100 billion.
It seems like that much.
Jay-Z Life says $250K. Matty Crick says $50. Rat Fink says, I'm sure it's way too much.
It is way too much. It is way too much. You could have a Harry Firth HT Holden Monaro original for the price of this. Because
no, not if they go for $1 million.
Is it going to be $1 million?
That's the Harry Firth one.
Oh yeah, that's going to be $1 million. Sorry, I was thinking it was $500,000.
No.
Okay. Well, this will be about $500,000.
Yeah.
So you can have two of these.
Probably more than $500,000. So it is priced from $284,900 in its most basic form.
Well, if you're going to get one, you're probably not going to go the basic.
Plus, then $60,000 US for the carbon fiber body upgrade and $12,500 for a conversion to right-hand drive. All up, that equates to $357,400 US, which equates to more than $500,000 Aussie dollars before options, shipping, and local taxes.
Crazy.
Or should I say, dollary dues?
Dollary dues. Dollary dues. Good old dollary dues.
Salty says $650 a week.
There you go. He'll hook you up, finance my ride. There you go. Now, I think we should maybe we'll hang on to the Superformance shirt. We'll give away a hoodie. I'll take the hoodie off. We'll give that away.
You really want to see my Linux comp shirt?
No. Actually, here you go. That's what I look like.
I got my Linux comp shirt on.
There you go.
Linux comp
Oh, everyone's into that.
2020. I'm sure there might be someone who's watching.
There you go. Overtaking Lane hoodie. It'll be a new one. This is my one from last year. So the brand new ones are at the printer this week. They are on the way. They'll have some extra bits on the back as well.
Mm-hmm.
But very, very cool. We've got 2 of these to give away tonight. Fresh from the printer.
Mm-hmm.
So Overtaking Lane hoodie.
These are going up on the wheel.
Going up on the
If you're
wheel.
not on the wheel, now's
So-
your chance. Last chance.
So we've got heaps of names in there. We're shuffling the wheel.
Yeah.
Can we see the wheel on the screen?
Not at the moment.
Oh, shuffle the wheel. Shuffle the wheel.
Andrew Phillips says, give me a hoodie.
Woohoo! Need a hoodie. Everyone needs a hoodie for winter time. They're awesome. The color looks comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll put it back here, ready for when I get cool. So, we Overtaking Lane hoodie. Let me write that down. Where's $60 plus postage? What a price!
Mm.
Not as good as $100 Visa card coming up later from Finance My Ride. But
RD's Automotive says, anyone know a good diff shop on Brizzy Northside that can replace my diff centre? I'll provide the centre for a Supra.
Hoff, what do you know? Drop us a comment. Hoff would know someone.
The Hoff's not been in the chat. Maybe he's passed out. Andrew Phillips will let us know.
Andrew Phillips, let us know.
Oh no, the Hoff is here. Linux user here. There we go. Hoff, that's Hoff put in the chat. Linux user.
Wasn't excited about super diffs, but Linux. Whoa! Bloody Hoff. He's old school IT nerd.
Benson Hedges says, how much are they to purchase? $60 for the hoodies, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'll check the website.
Rodney says, do a onesie.
So, we're going to spin the wheel and give one away.
Yes.
Is that the plan? We got it on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Spin. And.
Gary Dundas.
Gary!
Congratulations.
Well, they just sent him package too. He's just got regular mail coming now from Overtaking Lane. Weekly packages, mate.
Benson Hedges will be getting one. Legend. Thank you.
Yeah, order away. The brand new ones will be here in days, and they'll be out. So, but you can order already on the website.
And we'll post them as soon as we get them.
Yeah, definitely. I think we might have a second option thanks to Brad with zip option too, but we haven't got that on the website yet.
Yeah.
So, but definitely got these ones.
Mm-hmm.
Gary, hoodie coming your way, mate.
Adam Geary says long sleeve shirts.
Long sleeve shirts. Well, we've got to do some different shirts because we need some different ones. Maybe some Stay in the Rocket Lane shirts, or what was the one we mentioned earlier? Just been overtaken.
Yeah.
So, and then a picture of the HJ going around the skyline or something.
You wish.
All right, another hoodie. We're going to give away another hoodie very soon. Superformance shirt. We've got some Armor All gift pack.
You got to take the HJ on the track for anything.
What to get it, not to get in the overtaking lane? I don't. Just
but to try and overtake the
do that
skyline.
out up in the M1. Midnight runs. Not that we would do that.
I got another Commodore story because Dave loves Commodores.
It's true.
Is he going to change the slide because it doesn't look like that? There we go. That's what it looks like. Brock's last Commodore racer is up for grabs.
If you're going to spend $1 million, you might as well spend it on a Commodore. All right.
On a VY.
So, the last car Peter Brock ever drove, Bathurst 1000, has hit the market 16 years after it took the track.
Matty Crick says print straight onto Flano's.
Straight onto Flano's, yeah.
Rodney says, did you just stay in the rocket lane?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the rocket lane at the drags.
Yeah, that's right.
The sponsored lane.
Not well, we could have
have
rocket in there. We need a photo. We need a photo
rocket in
of
the rocket lane.
We need a photo of the rocket in the rocket lane. When he's got his big block in there. Finance my ride, we'll hook you up.
Rat Fink says, how much for a Superformance shirt?
Contact Superformance on their website. I think
if you send them an email, they'll be able to let you know.
Yep, check it out. Check out their site.
I'll put the link in. Because I wouldn't call them from the United States. That would cost them a fair bit.
No, but yeah, you could definitely get them. Definitely get them. They're quite
Andrew
cheap
Phillips
as well.
Andrew Phillips says, this talk of $1 million cars for sale just reminds me I'm going broke.
But you got Celia. Grant, if you're there, where's the best spot to get those Superformance shirts? Drop a comment. But yeah, I think they're only like $20-25 from Superformance, like bargain. Like he's wouldn't even be making anything out of them for the cost of printing. So, yeah, awesome. Get onto them there. Good hats too. Anyway, VY Commodore. Brockies, VY Commodore.
The last car Peter Brock ever drove at Bathurst 1000 has hit the market almost 16 years after it took to the track with the king of the mountain at the wheel. It was entered in the 2004 Bathurst 1000 with Brock to be paired with British Touring Car Championship legend Jason Plateau. Excitement around the pair was at an all-time high, with it being understood this was likely to be Brock's final Bathurst 1000 appearance. Excitement turned to misery when Plateau damaged the car early in the race and was involved in a massive crash that resulted in John Cleland's BJR Falcon rolling onto its roof after making contact with the limping Holden. As a result of damage sustained during the shunt, Brock never got to turn a lap during the race, and Plateau had to be escorted from the track with a security detail to avoid angry fans. Somewhat ironically, Cleland and Brock had partnered for the 1993 Bathurst 1000.
So he didn't actually do a lap in it.
No, not during the race, but
it was definitely
the shootout. And
it was definitely his last car.
Yeah. Chassis HRT 048 continued its racing career following Brock's final supercars foray, but was restored to its 04 Bathurst 1000 livery in 2010. It's been owned by a private collector for the last 8 years. The asking price for the collectible Brock racer is $495,000, which is pretty reasonable.
And there you go, Andrew. Not $1 million car. Maybe you can afford it. Only $500,000. There you go.
For comparison, Russell Ingall's 2000 Perkins Engineering Silver Bullet VT Commodore came up for sale recently with a $500,000 asking price.
There you go.
And Greg Murphy's iconic Lap of the Gods VY Commodore was put on the market 2 years ago. The seller was asking for offers of around $900,000.
Doesn't say that he sold it though.
No.
I can ask for anything.
Yeah.
I mean, could I get a special story on one of these sites if HJ Monaro asking offers of the Monaro replica, I should say. Asking offers of $900,000. Everybody laughs.
HJ Kingswood.
It's not Kingswood.
I know, I was just making a joke.
Kingswood. So that's Kingswood. Anyway, moving on.
Premier. King Premier.
Spin the wheel for a sticker or something, eh?
In a second.
No, you haven't finished the story?
No. Other drivers you would know if you read them. Other drivers that have slid into the hot seat of this supercar include Mark Scaife, Todd Kelly, Rick Kelly, Jim Richards, and Tony Longhurst. So some serious company. And then, as we mentioned, the new film is going to be set to release very soon.
Very cool livery, says Benson Hedges. I was going to say Plato ain't that great before you said he crashed. Again, yeah, some other comment never got to drive at Bathurst. keeping his million. Benson Hedges says he's keeping his million. You're spinning up the wheel.
I'm about to. Jay-Z Life says, I'll check my wallet. No.
No million in there.
Andrew Phillips says, I slip inside it.
Don't forget to support the show. Drop a donation.
Well, how about we do
down the bottom. Hit the
how about
dollar
we
sign.
do this one? How about we do this one again, and then we'll go sticker this time. Make it nice and easy. Type sticker in the chat if you want to win a sticker. I probably shouldn't roll it before anyone's entered. There we go. Type it in the chat to get the ball rolling before the people catch up.
Type sticker. Sticker.
Matty Crick says, when you ask for a price like that, it's like saying it's not for sale.
Yeah, that's it. Comes the entries rolling in. Sticker. Rolling through. Drop it in there. Cryptax has got sticker in there.
Skid Pig says, only if I win the Powerball.
Win Powerball. Send your sticker. Bingo. Stucker. Got a shitticker.
I think you added an I before the T there.
Oh.
Got sandwich in the chat. Zig says sticker, one that sticks.
Hoff's hungry. We need to give away a kebab for the Hoff.
Paulie says, how much do they want for the Dunny door? 495k.
That's what they believe they'll get. Picture, I'll add the sticky myself. Trevor Smith's hungry as well. Hot dog, no. Stick to the diet, Trev. Stick to the diet. No late night snacks.
Ham and pickles.
No late night snacks. Water only. Get to eat
Keith Miller
again.
has sent us a message on Facebook.
Thanks, Keith.
He says, does anyone know who to see about mandrel bending 75 by 50 RHS?
Can you do that? Off?
He just tunes cars, I can't remember.
Can you do mandrel bends on 75 by 50 RHS? So, sticker. I think we're all done. I think we're
They
ready
want
to roll.
pop tabs for it, Paulie. 495,000 pop tabs.
Surely not dollars. It's a long triangle.
It is. Paulie, congratulations.
Yay.
The Hoff says nope.
Nope. Maybe PJR, don't know. I don't think they got the gear there to do, not that. Not sure.
Andrew Phillips says JW Automotive.
Well, what about Superformance? They do chassis. They would be able to do it.
Probably. The Hoff says that would be an interesting mandrel bend. Paulie says pop tabs are still too valuable.
Well, I've seen the bends they got on the chassis, rails and stuff that they do at Superformance. So I think they possibly can do it on that machine. I don't know if they've got the right one. I know there's a machine that costs about $1 million to get it done out of the States. Not sure how many there is. So there you go. Hoff says pass through the rollers to form a bend. All right. Who was that one? I'll write that down.
Paulie.
Paulie. That's right. We need another story.
Ideas Automotive says McCormack's at Sandgate might be able to help you out. There you go. Paulie says, I don't think you can mandrel bend RHS.
Yeah, it's possibly not something there's any machines to do in Australia, but there you go. There's a couple of places you can message them and tell them
But Scott says you don't mandrel bend that. It's curve rolled or just bent.
There you go. There you go. There's your reply. We'll send that back. Tell him to talk to Superformance anyway. They'll tell him what he can do. So we got another story. Something other than Commodores you want? No more Holdens?
He sent us a thumbs up just now, so maybe he's watching the stream.
Aha, there you go. Or he just thumbs up.
He also sent us through a story about Hertz implosion could cripple Ford and General Motors.
We'll have to check that one out. Maybe a story for next week. What's my new story? Commodores. More Commodores?
No. This is actually a pretty bad story.
Yeah, this is about. I'm trying not to use my bad words. I was going to swear then. I had to really think about that.
Well, this is
It's just crap people.
Yeah.
Crap people is not the word I was about to say, but I was going to call them something else. But crap people, yeah. So pretty, really crap actually, and anyone in the motor industry would go and do something like this.
So this is NASCAR has rallied behind Bubba Wallace, who is the only black racer in NASCAR.
Yep.
I believe. After a noose was found in his pit bay, which is pretty bad.
Now, if Ron Rat Fink's still here, he's a big NASCAR fan, and would probably know all about the story. But yeah, so someone put a noose in his pit bay. But that area wasn't just like that. I know there's like lots of people go to NASCAR races, and I don't know how many people are in the crowd at the moment based on COVID and all the rest of it. But that area where that is very limited to who can get in there. So it's only like crew and staff and stuff and certain people that can actually get into that area, right? It's a security area. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, you stuck in the comments. So Chris Young says it was fake. No, was it?
Well, there's a couple more comments. Paulie says it's believed that the purpose of the rope was actually for something else. Ratfink says the noose was there since 2019. Marv says, but I will say this, the FBI did investigate and there was no hate crime against him. The noose was pulled down for a garage door that had been there since last year. There you go.
Really? So there was a big uproar over it because it became a big story. So, the guys from NASCAR were running the story, Fox NASCAR. It was a massive story, and they did a big thing where they all went out on the track in support of him. But I think it's probably...
it's not a bad thing anyways.
No, look, I guess it does...
Well, he did put out that they should... I think they got rid of the Confederate flag from all of the events. He was instrumental in the decision of that.
Yep.
He said...
Lewis Hamilton's also come out saying... Is it not? Yeah. I guess NASCAR's an area that has... Well, is the only person, right? The only racer that's black.
Yeah.
So, very white-dominated. But I would hope that anyone can get in there and do it and based on their talent. So...
Yeah. Well, it's the first race since the ban of the Confederate flag was announced early in June. A 5-kilometre-long convoy of protesters outside waved the divisive flag, which was used by Southern Confederate armed forces in the American Civil War, while a light plane displayed a flag and a sign that read "Defund NASCAR," which is a reference to the movement towards defunding US police forces.
Well, hopefully protests slow down and we don't have any more restrictions because we can see that we don't want to go back to that because we want racing to start back up again. So,
yes.
Yeah, so protest quietly at home. I think that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you might see one of these because, hang on, I'll go to the next one. Check out this slide. You might see one of these as you get around. That's what might come looking for you. What do you reckon? This new police car. Jump to conclusions. There you go. Vince says he's moving to Australia. We'll welcome you over here. Bring that car.
As James Bayless says, don't move to Victoria.
2020, the year of offending everybody. Is this true? Full of infected. There's like 20 of them. So here you go. Here's the new police car.
Mm-hmm.
What do you reckon? Aussie. This is an Aussie car, yeah?
Yes.
Proposed.
It's the time to revive the Australian automotive manufacturing sector, according to the SAE, or the Society of Automotive Engineers in Australasia. The Asia Pacific's peak auto engineering body this week outlined its vision for a family of electric, autonomous, composite, and modular Australian-made emergency vehicles that could kickstart the dormant local car-making industry.
I'm not sure an autonomous police car would be a good idea.
Stop.
Like you call the cops and they just send the autonomous car around. It's like, oh, the cops. Oh no, it's just the car. Damn it! And then they ring you up and you're like, "Where's the police?" Oh, sorry, we sent the car. We can't get there now.
Knight Rider.
Knight Rider. Have you ever seen Knight Rider?
I know of it.
Never
Seen
watched
references to it.
You know, it had a light in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, yeah. There's a few things here. We want to make sure that they got good range.
Mm-hmm.
Because, well, I don't want to be in an ambulance and batteries go flat on the way to the hospital because we've had the sirens on too long. Lights were flashing and flattened the battery. That would suck. I also don't want an ambulance to come around autonomously or a fire truck. If I have a fire truck attend my home, I am hoping that there's firefighters coming with it. I'm not sure about the autonomous side of this.
Yeah.
Maybe
the autonomous is just so that they can relax while it goes to the zone.
Oh, okay, they're still in it.
Probably. It's like a Tesla. They can be autonomous, but you're still in the car.
Okay. Right. Just don't send that empty fire truck while my house is burning down. Like I've got a truck there with water and I'm going to hose it myself.
Ardiz says, new 6-speed H pattern record was broken a few weeks ago. 6.9. Did you guys see that?
No.
No, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't. Another story we're going to look up.
Marv says, the Granus Supra, absolute weapon.
That's obviously what did it. Oh, is that what we mentioned earlier? I don't know. We'll see whether this actually happens or comes to life. But if it looks anything like that, it's pretty cool. Right? The rendering is interesting.
Yeah.
So, but if it also
Zig says even I'd ram that off the road.
It looks cool. It looks very futuristic. That would be interesting. So that this could be impressive, for the Australian car market if they do it, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
they
what the Australian Police Force buys up to 5,000 cars a year, and then tens of thousands of dollars worth of special equipment go into them. So there's a big market there if they do it. So I have had specialist builders.
Chris Young says, I got a friend in Deception Bay. Is Deception Bay near you guys? Not too far.
Not too far. D-Bay. There's a few people in the chat here up that way.
It's close to Paulie, right?
Yep. Only a couple of hours away, if that.
Andrew Phillips says, lights look 2010. Zig says, Need for Speed.
Yeah, very much so. But it'll be interesting whether that's another pipe dream or there's something actually comes of it. So I think we should do a giveaway. We've got a few more stories. We've got to breeze through these next few stories. It's already 9 o'clock, and we still got giveaways to go. We've got some armor all, some not binder. This stuff is nowhere near as good as binder, but it's free, and you'll enjoy it if you win it, I'm sure. There's a sponge in there, and some armor all, and some armor all wash and wax, good armor all protectant.
Right, you're talking too long, I'm spinning it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. Get on. Spin.
Looks like it's going to be Matty Crick.
Matty Crick.
Congratulations.
Stickers. Matty Crick has won.
Andrew Phillips says, I think it's quite close, but can be quite deceptive. The old Deception Bay.
Oh, very good. Very good. No, that's a bad joke. I'll gift back to Matt Crick. You can use that and then realise how much you need binder interior wax, but got some for the armor. Sneak look at next story.
Mm-hmm.
You swapping it around?
I'm just shuffling it myself manually. The shuffling doesn't do a very good job.
Okay.
Everyone ends up next to each other still.
Right. You shuffle the names up. I've got another story here. Now, did you mention Tesla?
No, not yet.
I'm sure I heard you mention Tesla. Or someone else mentioned Tesla in the comments,
No.
maybe.
But it's a shock result as Tesla's finished last in a car quality survey.
Yeah, so there's apparently quite a large car quality survey that's done constantly every year.
Mm-hmm.
But in Australia, they don't release the results publicly. But in America, they do. And
it's just the JD Power Initial Quality Survey. It asks owners of new cars about problems that they've had within the first 90 days of ownership. Customers answer more than 200 questions about various issues ranging from minor glitches to major failures.
Yes, in Australia, they don't release the results because we wouldn't do 200 questions.
Yeah.
We were like, screw it. The survey took longer than 60 seconds.
Well, Dodge, which sits alongside the likes of Jeep in the Fiat Chrysler automobiles group, tied for first place with Kia, as customers reported 136 problems per 100 vehicles sold.
That's the best. So that was the best result, 136 problems per 100 vehicles. Strong performance was from Hyundai, Kia's South Korean sister brand.
The Hoff is upset his post was deleted. What post was deleted? I missed it.
I didn't delete any posts. Is there a deleted post?
Don't know, I can't see it. So.
You're going to have to post it again.
Marv, you still got time for your setup. We've got another stories to go.
As the only premium brands to score better than the car industry average of 166 problems per 100 cars. So you would think that all your premium brands would score a lot better, but no.
Well, actually, there's a bit of a reason behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So your brands such as Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, Audi, they're all on the bottom of the list.
Yeah. That's what's interesting, right? You've got Dodge, Kia, Chevy, Ram, Genesis, Mitsubishi, Buick, GMC all at the top. Volkswagen, Hyundai are at the top. This is the order. Jeep, Lexus, Nissan, Cadillac. That's all under industry average. And everything above the industry average is Infiniti, Ford, Mini, BMW, Honda, Toyota, Lincoln, Mazda, Acura, Porsche, Subaru, Chrysler, Jaguar, Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, Audi, Land Rover, and the worst was Tesla.
All right, so 25% of reported problems were with infotainment features such as touchscreens, voice recognition, satellite navigation, or Bluetooth, which is what plagues a lot of those brands such as Mercedes-Benz, Volvo, Audi, and Land Rover.
But definitely plagues the Tesla because the whole car runs off that thing, off that screen.
So this is because in some luxury cars, they are extremely complex with features such as massaging seats, in-car Wi-Fi, matrix headlights, and other elements that are not found in basic models. The best performing car out of hundreds involved in the survey was the Chevrolet Sonic, which is a back-to-back basic city car which was formerly sold in Australia as the Holden Barina.
The old Barina.
Now that car costs less than what some high-end brands charge for special paint treatment. So Tesla fans shouldn't be too upset by the brand's poor performance, returning a score of 250 problems per 100 cars. The Americans brand electric vehicles offer innovative tech such as the ability to play games on its central touchscreen, suspension linked to GPS which will raise itself for steep driveways, or autopilot driver aids, which are more advanced than most rivals.
So the problem is most people just can't work out how to use the stuff, and they get the shits and give it a
Probably.
complaint. There you go. There you go. Right. Next one. Next one. We still got a few
Andrew
to get
Phillips
through.
says it was his race neutral one. I didn't even see it, so I don't know what one.
We've still got 3 prizes to give away. There's still some stickers there, and we've got like 4 stories. We've got to breeze through these.
Yeah. All right. Flying cars are coming to Cooper Pedy.
Yeah. So
There's a futuristic air race to take place in South Australia this year.
Cooper Pedy, isn't it? Well, not flying cars, but it's just full of flies, isn't it? Isn't Cooper Pedy just lots of flies there? Sorry, you checking comments?
Hoff says, all I said was even if you were of average intelligence, you are still smarter than 50% of the population. Explains 2020. TP hoarding, stupid riots, etc.
Wow. Hoff's racist post was deleted. Might have been automatic YouTube deletion.
I know.
There you go. He said that even if you're of average intelligence, you're still smart.
Yeah, I already just read that.
Oh, sorry, I was catching up.
Yeah.
I was reading. Missed it all.
All right. Well, the airspeed of drone-based airborne racing tech was demonstrated during the 2019 Goodwood Festival of Speed in the UK. More on that later. And now co-founder Matt Pearson says an exhibition race will be held in the deserts of Cooper Pedy in South Australia. Australia's been a great place to test drones. Even Google and Amazon have chosen Australia for their test programs because of fairly advanced regulations. Also, GYG do drone delivery, I believe, in Canberra of your burrito.
Really?
Well, they tested it at least.
GYG is
Guzmani Gomez.
Guzmani Gomez.
So smaller 3/4 scale versions of the airspeeder drones that can reach speeds of around 60 kilometers an hour will be used in the demonstration race. But Airspeeder plans to have manned flying cars duking it at speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour.
There you go. It's the pit crew.
There you go.
Comes in for a quick blade change.
The airborne motorsport is described as a blend of Formula One and Formula E, only in mid-air. Le Mans, Bathurst, Monaco, there are these amazing places where we've seen the birth of new sports. Pearson said, adding that Australia is such a great place for us to basically create that next iconic place for racing. Dang dang's off, night y'all. Early start tomorrow. Thanks for the stream and comments, people. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, he keeps going through this. I was just reading the comments, seeing if there was anything to read out.
They're saying, "Where's the wheel? Spin the wheel."
No one said that. Not yet. So while the first race will use unmanned drones, they have already shown off the manned flying cars, which measure just over 4 meters long, or roughly the size of a small hatchback. So interesting to see, and it'll be interesting to see when they do the manned one. So
yeah, look, it does sound like some sort of dream, fanciful dream, flying cars, but several brands are working on legitimate airborne mobility solutions. Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai, Porsche, and Geely are all working on it. So there you go.
We'll see what happens.
Audi has suspended its flying car plans, though.
There you go.
So there you go. Toyota's working on a flying car that was going to debut in the Tokyo Olympics.
Mad Dad says the Jetsons have finally come to Oz.
Yeah, definitely.
Next story. We'll do a giveaway right after this one. Apple iPhone users.
Well, the next two are related.
All right. Well, we'll do the next two and then we'll do a giveaway.
All right.
Apple iPhone users will now be able to use their phone to access specific BMW models. They'll be able to share.
Key.
You'll be able to share key access to 5 people using a digital key, but there is a slight catch now. For now. You'll soon be able to lock, unlock, and start your car using your smartphone's near-field sensor technology and a new app called Digital Key. Apple announced overnight that its latest devices with the near-field sensor technology will be able to unlock and lock certain BMW cars by tapping or positioning their phone near the front door handles, which is kind of interesting to me because if you've got one of those cars, you just have your key in your pocket, put your hand in, and the door already unlocks. So now you've got an extra step. Take your phone out just to do this.
Yeah, true. But you don't have to carry a key in your pocket.
Yeah.
You already got your phone. Guarantee you're not going out without your phone.
Once inside the car, the same technology will start the car at the press of a button. Apple's version of the BMW digital key system joins the Android version, which was announced in late 2019, and levels the playing field for mobile users of either platform. Apple and BMW say up to 5 people can be granted access to the same car using a digital approval, and you will also be able to restrict the vehicle's power, top speed, and audio volume via the app. If your phone battery goes flat, the car will still operate for up to 5 hours. BMW says that the technology will be able to be used on almost every model in its range with the latest sensor key system, including variants of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, X5, X6, X7, X5M, X6M, and Z4 models manufactured after July 1st, 2020.
Which variants?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, X5, X6, X7, X5M, X6M, and Z4 models.
Oh. The X6M?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Z4?
Yes. BMW has confirmed that the technology will be available in 45 countries, including Australia, from the end of 2020. While the technology is exclusive to BMW for the time being, which is the catch, both Apple and BMW insist the technology is safe and cannot be breached, in much the same way Apple iPhone owners can use their devices for banking and at FPOS machines.
Can you pay with your car? If you run out of coin in your bank, you just put your car down.
Park the tyre up.
Now, also talking about Apple.
Skidpig says, what if you lose your phone? Then I guess you got to use the key, or someone can use your phone if they find it to start your car.
Same as if you lose your key.
Yeah.
Don't do it. If you smash your iPhone
Zig
screen.
says, so what's the matter with the key? No idea.
What happens if you smash your iPhone screen? Guarantee a few people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. From one app to another app.
So it's warning over iPhone app prompted for use during police traffic stops.
Yeah.
So if you live in specific states, you've got to be pretty careful with this. So there's this thing that's been
an app.
It's part of Siri, and this has been available since 2018.
You can basically do things with Siri to set them up to do certain things when you say things. Right?
You can do things with Google as well. I don't know if this is a feature with the Google stuff.
No, it's just somebody's created it and said when.
Well,
you
this is a shortcut
this,
in the Apple thing.
Yeah, it's a shortcut. So you say this, and it'll do this, this, and this.
Yes.
So what's it do? So
well, when you say, "Hey Siri, I'm being pulled over," your iPhone will jump into action, and it will turn down the pause music, turn down the brightness and volume of the phone, and begin recording video and audio using the front camera.
Mm-hmm.
The technology is accessed through the app shortcuts, after which it can then be added as a third-party shortcut. However, using the app in Australia could get you into trouble with the law rather than save you from it. While it is legal for police and emergency personnel with body-worn cameras or similar to record sound and vision without announcing they are doing so, it is illegal for individuals in most Australian states unless they have informed the other person or persons involved in the private conversation and or have their permission.
Yes, you can look it up as privacy laws.
Mm-hmm. So according to MST lawyers in Victoria, Queensland and Northern Territory, secretly recording a conversation you are involved in does not appear to breach local surveillance laws. However, for those in New South Wales, ACT, South Australia, WA and Tasmania, it is illegal to record private conversations unless it is reasonably necessary for the purposes of protecting your lawful interests. If the officer is not informed or does not consent to the recording, then the recording can only be reproduced for the purposes of having it considered for evidence at court. If it is published to social media or the press, you may have broken the law.
So you stick that up and it goes viral on Facebook, you could then be charged.
Yeah. And this is general information only and does not constitute legal advice. Drive strongly recommends, and so do we, that you speak with a lawyer in your state or territory before proceeding and recording any interactions.
There you go. There you go. All right.
But generally, I think a lot of the people who are recording them only want to cause trouble anyways. So.
You could get fined for use.
Because I saw one a while back, that guy that was recording the police officer when he refused the RBT.
Yep.
He refused the random breath test.
Yeah, that'll get you locked up.
Hmm.
Just gives you the maximum. You refuse the random breath test, but then you get fined the same as if you were blew high
The officer
range.
was actually quite polite with him in that when it went viral. So.
All right. So, is it time for the wheel, or have you got comments that you want to get through?
Marv says Paulie's now on car sales looking to trade his BMW in.
So it must be time to give away Superformance shirt. What do you reckon?
Scott Hoffman says, Alexa, say 100 in Welsh.
We've still got stickers to go, but we've got this shirt here. Superformance.
Alright, let's switch it over to the wheel. There we go. Click that button, and it's spinning. And Crazy VN. Woo, congratulations.
Superformance shirt for Crazy VN.
Congratulations. Zig says a guy with a DUI lockout told me the other day that it can go off while driving, and so the driver must blow into the gadget while driving along, handheld or what?
Right. Oh, okay. So yeah, to go. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I knew you had to blow in them to start it. So that's if you like get pulled up a few times for DUI and you keep going to court for it. They stick this thing in your car, and then your car won't start unless you're blowing it and you're under the limit. Yeah, I've had someone ask me before, say, "Hey, can you come and do this in my car?" Probably shouldn't be driving. You need someone to do that for you. But yeah, okay. Apparently, you need to do it in the middle of driving. That could be a problem.
Does the car just stop? Motorway?
Middle of the M1. Damn. Crazy VM got Superformance shirt. We've still got $100 FPOS card and a hoodie to go.
Certainly do. $100 FPOS card provided by Finance My Ride. Thank you.
Get over there and like their page for us. Lots of very
James
cool
Baylor
news
says it
coming
can
out about
prompt you
Finance
at
My
any
Ride
time
soon.
to blow into it.
Wow, there you go.
There you go.
Some very cool news about Finance My Ride coming out. You want to be following those guys to find out. So,
all right, next story. Goodwood Festival of Speed, as I mentioned, we'll talk about this later. It has been cancelled for 2020. The UK's biggest motoring and motorsport festival has been officially cancelled due to the coronavirus crisis.
Chris, we got some UK news.
Yep. The Duke of Richmond, formerly Lord March, owner of Goodwood Estate and the driving force behind the events, said, "For a business like ours, which is all about bringing people together to enjoy the things they love, social distancing has had an unavoidable impact on our ability to operate. We are still hoping that we may be able to keep the flame alive with a behind closed doors motorsport occasion later this year for motorsport fans and enthusiasts worldwide to enjoy at home, and look forward to making an announcement in the coming weeks."
So I guess we'll let you know what that might be when we see that come through. But yeah, it's that's a big one. I know Shannon's always give away prizes.
There you go. Trevor Smith says it takes video of who blows into it now.
Wow. There you go. Technology, hey? It's getting more and more. It's like
Jason
soon
Bales.
they'll have mobile phones that can open your car doors up and start them for you.
Jason Bales says you have to pull over to blow in it. And yes, the car will shut off as you should have pulled over. So I think it must give you some time.
Oh.
Then,
There you go.
Zig says they have cameras and all. Yep, as Trevor said as well, lower than Zig. Chris Young says is for the rich. Goodwood, sadly. Nevada and Weston says, did you guys go to Munchies last week? Was a great time. Even got to witness a police chase.
Oh really? No, we didn't get the Munchies. Munchies are a hard one to get to because of
Friday night work.
Friday. And by the time we get away from the Gold Coast to get to there, it's
already full.
Can't get in. Can't get a decent park and it's a bit dark to film. That's the other thing. So lighting's not the best. But what did I do? I went to.
You went to Joe's?
No, I didn't get to Joe's.
And you went to Garage 25.
I went to Garage 25, but it was raining, so so it wasn't the best morning on Saturday morning. But did go up there, took both cars up for a quick look, just hung out for a bit. You were busy, and then we did a bit of work on the HJR on Sunday, didn't we? So, all right. Well, we got one more story.
Scott Sherrington says it gives you 10 minutes or so to blow into it, so you have time to pull over safely. There you go.
We got one more story, and then we got some more prizes and quiz time.
Yeah.
Who we got in the quiz tonight?
We have Paige and our champion Marth.
There you go. Our resident brain dead Muppet and our Holden. I haven't seen Paige in the chat.
Not yet.
we've got another story to go. So let's talk about this story.
Chris Young says Goodwood is a great watch and show though.
Well,
Crazy Vans dropped $5 for postage.
Thanks, mate.
And he said, and I'm 5XL.
Well, I'm not sure if Grant's got that.
We'll have to check with Grant. We'll let you know.
You may have to get it for someone else. I think he may only go to a 3.
Ooh. So Keith sent us another message.
Yep.
He is in the chat. Yep, there we go. He let us know about the story before as well. He found a mandrel tube bender that bends 4x2. It's $53,000 US.
There you go. Talk to Superformance. They'll point you in the direction. They do a lot of stuff with chassis stuff. I'll tell you what you can and can't do. All right, next story is about the expensive cars. No, it's not. It's about Struggle Street for cars sales.
The cars that are yet to pass 25 sales so far this year.
So, and it's quite a lot. So these are cars that have sold very, very low numbers.
Charles Galea, how are you going? Hope you guys are well. We are doing well.
The Alpine.
The Hoff says, I get customers' cars with interlockers occasionally. My workers suck and blow that shit.
Yeah.
Crazy Van says, the biggest one that Grant has.
Will do. Alpine A1, A110. How many of them sold this year?
1. The Audi A8. 7.
Audi A8. How many?
7.
7.
Audi
what about
R8?
The R8. Yeah, everyone wants an R8, right?
Yeah. After Tony Stark drove it.
Yep.
Such a cool looking car.
They are a cool car, hey?
Yeah.
What's that
Grand
behind us?
total, like heaps. You'll never believe it.
How many have they sold?
0.
Not a 1. What about the Audi TT?
18 hairdressers cars.
The Bentley sedan.
7.
Oh.
And this is the group sales of the Mulsanne and the Flying Spur together.
There you go. The Citroen C3.
22.
Oh, there's a few more. The Citroen C5 Aircross.
22.
Fiat Diablo.
No, Doblo. You added extra letters.
The Fat Diablo.
Fiat Doblo. Fiat Doblo.
There was
10.
no extra letters that time.
Genesis G80. 16. Honda NSX. They've sold 0.
None. Didn't we talk about that recently?
We've talked about it, you and I.
Jaguar,
I don't think we talked about it on
well,
here.
we can
The
probably get a
XF.
deal on them because they've sold none.
Yeah. The XF. 14. The F-Type Jag. 7. Lexus LC. 8. Lexus LS. 11. The Lotus Elise. They've sold 7. Lotus Evora. 0.
The Lotus.
Exige. 10.
Oh,
The Lamborghini Coupe Convertible. 22. They're doing pretty good there.
that's actually not too bad.
They're doing better than the R8.
That's still big money for them, right? That's all Hurricane.
This
and
is the
Aventadors.
group sales of the Huracan and Aventador.
Yep.
Lamborghini Urus, they've sold 24, which isn't too bad either. Maserati Quattroporte.
Is that the full drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maserati Quattroporte. 2. Maserati Coupe / Convertible. 16. This is the group sales of the Grand Cabrio and Gran Turismo models, and excludes sales of the Ghibli, Levante, and Quattroporte.
McLaren Coupe Convertible. So that's all McLaren models.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be a big seller, right?
25.
It's the biggest seller on the list.
Yeah. Mercedes AMG GT Coupe Convertible. 13. Mercedes-Benz Marco Polo. 0.
They're still looking for it. Someone's in the showroom going, Marco. It's just not replying.
Mercedes-Benz S-Class Coupe Convertible. 7. Morgan Classics. 3. This group sales of the 3-wheeler and 4/4 models.
Morgan Classic is.
Neither do I. The Nissan GTR, they've sold 11. No wonder they put the price so far up. Peugeot Boxer, 2. What was an affordable supercar is now no longer as affordable. The Porsche Panamera, 10. It is ugly. I don't like it. I'm glad they've only sold 10.
Renault
Don't have to
Clio.
look at too many. 21. Not many.
Someone sent me the other day that they're making a new car for the ladies and it combines the Clio and the Taurus.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the Ford Taurus and the Renault Clio. It'll be called the
Yeah, I'm getting your joke. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. You don't have to continue any further.
the Clio Taurus.
Yeah, just in case it's a little bit
Yeah, okay.
TOS.
They can't find it. People
Rolls-Royce
steal it.
sedan, 1. This is group sales of the Ghost and Phantom models. Which one did they sell?
So I wonder. Yeah. They're worth $1 million.
Rolls-Royce Coupe convertible is 8. This is the group sales of the Wraith, Dawn, and Phantom convertible.
They're a big car too.
The Rolls-Royce Cullinan 6. The SsangYong Tivoli XLV 23. The Volkswagen Caravelle 6, and the Volkswagen Arteon 24.
There you go. Not many numbers in there, is there? Well, there's a lot of numbers, but they're low sales, is what I'm saying. There you go. There you go. Well, we got comments around that.
Matty Crick says, short story, had a Datsun 1200 in rain 3 cylinders, running flat, cat sideways, ran into a pizza shop, lost my license, 3 years and 6 months detention.
Oh, whoops.
And Adam Geary says, no, new drive-through.
Yeah. Oh, funny. All right. Giveaway time. Let's give away a quick sticker. Sticker time. All
right. Type sticker in the chat. Do this one.
And then we got a hoodie and $100.
Yep.
Type sticker in the chat. Sticker. There we go. Brad's in. Beck not Brad's in. Chris's type stickers. I actually put one of these in yours for you, Chris. There you go. You're lucky. Got it coming through. Sticker. Tell us your story, says Matty Creek. Who else has got a story? A sticky sticker. Zig wants a sticky one.
Marv says quiz for $100.
I hope you've all got out there and liked Finance My Ride. Give them a follow. Because how good that was. Decided to jump on there tonight and chuck $100 up on there. And as well, thanks everyone. Thank Brad as well who chipped in for a hoodie to give away to you guys. So got it all in there.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Just helping people out.
Let's do the drum roll. Chicken ticker.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Marv, he's won a sticker.
Woo! One for Marv.
Congratulations, Marv. There you go. You've done it.
There you go. All right. Go again.
Go again. Another sticker. All right.
Can you do it again without having
I can.
to
Roll it.
again?
Yeah. There we go. Won a sticker. Congratulations, Marv and yeah.
All right.
All right. What do we want to give away now? The jumper. Give away the hoodie.
Give away a hoodie. Hoodie. We all know what the hoodies look like.
Spinning it away.
Hoodie look like that. Spin.
Gary Dundas.
You got 2.
There you go. 2 hoodies.
You got the last hoodie.
Congratulations.
Oh, there you go. How would you be? All right. We're gonna do the quiz.
Wrong screen. That one. That's the one I picked.
We're jumping into the quiz. I need my headphones, don't I?
You do.
Let's jump into the quiz. You
move
still
the
there,
people in.
Gary? We've just won a second hoodie.
All right. G'day, Marv and Paige.
Hello.
How we
How
going?
are you?
Hey,
We're
guys. I need to change the slide up, don't I?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep. I've got to wait for it to catch up. The usual thing.
Did you plan for the Holden to have Paige on the side as well?
Yes.
Okay. I was just checking with you.
Can you actually see that?
Waiting to see which Muppet it is today.
It hasn't come up yet. It's 30 seconds
Not
takes a
yet.
long time.
Yeah, I know. It's like forever in a day. Good old Gonzo. Hell yeah.
There
Gary's
you go.
daughter
Yep.
says Gary's daughter's claiming it.
Yep, one each. There you go. Well done. Make sure you send me through the two sizes for those guys. We'll get them up to you. Yes, that is for Paige Holden. We've got Peter Page Holden.
There you
It's
go.
actually
That's great.
was a Holden place called Peter Page Holden. Do you know a Peter Page?
Nada.
There you go. And you've changed your outfit this week as well, Mark. You're looking sharp, mate. Looking sharp.
Yeah, I know. Bit business attire. It looks good. What's that? Smart casual?
So, how are we going with the quiz questions, Tyler?
The quiz questions are there. I'm just finding my soundboard.
All right.
I accidentally closed it earlier. That's why I did it.
Behave, Andrew. Behave. Go back to Tyler's OnlyFans page. All right, you got your sound effects? I need to change pages. So I've got my score. Right, ready.
Sound effects are working. All right, we'll test the buzzers first. Marv, Paige,
Correct.
Page.
Correct. Well done.
Well done.
Well done, guys. All right, that's the only questions we had this week. That's a tie. No.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't have enough time. Sorry. Come back next week. Question number 1. What year did Aston Martin win the French Grand Prix and claim its first motorsport success? Was it A, 1940, B, 1936, or C, 1933?
Page.
Paige?
B.
B? It was not B. Marv?
This one's a curveball. So 40 or 33, you said?
Yep.
We'll go 33.
Correct.
Oh.
It was 33.
He's got it. He's got it. He's on the board.
Question number 2. Where is the Ferrari factory and museum? Is it A, in Medina, B, Maranello, or C, Imola?
Marv.
Marv?
The museum. Hang on. Just hang on. Getting thrown on this one again. Paulie, I noticed you've got your fingerprints on it. I'll say B, Maranello.
It is. Well done.
Threw me with that one. I knew with the first one too. I just like, yeah, there's 2 attractions there. I just had to work out which one was which. Yep. Cool.
Question number 3. Who are the current Scuderia Ferrari F1 drivers? Is it A, Marv?
Current ones. Now, we're going to go with the signing. Obviously, we've got Charles Leclerc.
Yep.
And the other one just recently signed is Carlos Sainz Jr.
The current 2020 drivers.
2020
So
drivers.
that is incorrect. If you had me read out the answers.
You said signed in Vettel's.
No, I said the current Scuderia Ferrari F1 drivers.
Okay, cool.
Question number 3.
Paige, you want to have a go?
No Page, good answer. Still.
Well, I haven't even read out the options yet. So we got A, Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc, B, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen, or C, Sebastian Vettel and Felipe Massa. Now, if you listen to Marv, no, it's not B. If you listen to Marv, you had the answer. It was A. He said Charles Leclerc, and I said yes.
Yeah. Charles Leclerc, and it was Vettel. It was where I messed up, because Vettel's just left. Carlos Sainz Jr. has just signed. So I misread the question misheard the question how Tyler said it. So yeah, you got me.
2-0.
Question number 4. Which hapless Rowan Atkinson character famously drove a green Mini? Marv?
Mr. Bean.
That is correct. Question number 5. What car has the fastest Nürburgring lap on 2 wheels? Is it A, the Mini, B, Range Rover, or C, a Ford Ranger?
Page.
Paige?
Is it C?
It is not C.
on 2 wheels.
Yeah.
I remember this too. I'm pretty sure it was the Mini.
That is correct.
Oh, he's got it.
In early 2017, Guinness World Records announced that stunt driver Han Yu of China set the record for fastest side wheelie lap of the Nürburgring Nordschleife. It wasn't exactly a fast time, 45 minutes and 59 seconds, when you compare it to the likes of, well, anything else, but the balance and precision alone is impressive. 45 minutes driving on 2 wheels on a flat straight road would be hard enough, let alone tackling the bends and banks of the Nürburgring.
Give it to a Saudi and he'll do it in 8 minutes.
A lot of corners there.
Question number 6. We started a new mod to Dave's HJ in our recent video. What were we changing? Marv?
Seatbelts.
That is correct. Question number 7. What seat covers does Dave currently have on the HJ? Marv?
West Tigers.
Correct. Question number 8. Who is going to update the trim in the HJ?
Paige.
Paige.
Is it Craig or Gary? Gary.
It is not Gary.
Or Craig.
Or Craig.
It's a company. I'll just go with Spectrum.
Spectrum, that is correct.
Or
You were
Greg.
very close with Craig. It's Greg.
Greg at Spectrum.
She had it. If you combine it, she had it right. Okay, Gary, Craig, that's Greg. Yeah, we got it.
Right. Question number 9. What did Dave use to cut the zip tie on the seatbelt? Marv?
Oh, now I've had a mind blank. Big knife. He asked for a small knife. You gave him Big Bowie.
Not on the... No,
not the zip tie.
Yeah,
not the zip ties. No.
Paige?
Do you have options for me or not?
No, there's no options on the video questions.
Was it the screwdriver? I don't remember.
No. It was his scissor hands.
Oh, that's right. I just mixed it up. So, hang on.
had to watch for that one. My scissor fingers.
I did watch it. I've watched it 3 times. And I just had that literal mind blank. That just, damn it.
Question number 10. Why did we call it a day on the modding?
Paige.
Paige?
Because it was taking too long and you had to take the back seats out and it was becoming towards the end of the day.
That is correct.
Ran out of time. Took too long.
Yeah. And we'd been defeated by some bolts.
Don't worry, that's a normal day for me on Crust Eater.
That's the end of your questions.
Yep.
That was
that's
10.
it.
Have you
With a
got
bonus.
I do have a bonus question.
Quiz Muppet.
Dave did a bit of a sneak peek about what kind of Overtaking Lane show might be coming up later in the year in the outro. What type of show is it?
I don't remember either.
Actually, we've got the last 20 seconds.
Because we were talking about car shows coming back. Specific type of car show. Paige?
Was it the track day?
No, that's not the Overtaking Lane one.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Workshops and that, and everything else that were coming back.
No, Cars and Coffee. Overtaking Lane, Cars and Coffee.
All right, Cars and Coffee show.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, didn't
Right answer to me. There we go. I got it right.
I didn't know it there either for a while. I said it. There you go.
Details. So many details.
Brad knew. He got it in the chat. Overtaking Lane Cars and Coffee event. So November, hopefully, all looking good for that.
We'll get it. We'll get it. You know it.
So it should be big. Should be big. Kenda, we did talk about that one coming up as well. We talked about that one tonight. Kenda, that'll be September and July. July for testing, and September for the riot. Keep your eyes on that one. Jump over and like the Kenda page as well.
Can't wait for a live stream of that again. I mean, that was great to see last. That's what brought me over to the channel in the first place.
There you go. No, we're hoping it'll be big, and we got hoping the gear's even better, and we bring some good pictures and good sound.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
I think last
I
time
did it last year was brilliant. Honestly, just do what you did last year. Continue at the same format. You did wonderfully, and now you've got 10 times the audience. I think everyone's going to appreciate it.
Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, so we're keen, and I was talking to Scott one of the guys that obviously that runs Kenda,
Mhm.
and he said that tonight. He's like, no, just because we don't know a lot of the people and their cars, and whereas everyone that's following those guys week in week out when they are racing know everyone, but we don't know a lot of that,
Mhm.
and so we're just two average muppets, as you'd say, Marv. And still goes all right. So he said, nah, just keep doing it that way. He's like, do it again. Everyone liked it. So we'll do that. We're certainly no experts, but we'll just get out there and show it, and hopefully everyone will enjoy it.
Mhm.
So, all right, guys. It looks like you're back again with us next week, Marv.
Yep.
Paige,
I know. Getting a bit hard
unlucky
to get
this
rid of
week.
me again.
That's okay.
Unlucky, you did get on the board though, but unlucky. So, any deals going at Peter Page Holden?
No.
Nothing. Appreciate you coming on, guys, and we're going to go give away a Visa card.
Mhm.
Yep. Nice $100 coming up to someone.
There
Good
we
luck,
go.
everyone.
All
Awesome.
right.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon. See you back in chat.
See ya.
Night, everyone.
Put those down somewhere there. You're commenting back, are you? Is that what you're doing?
I'm creating the next giveaway for those who want to take on Marv on the quiz show.
There you go. Don't forget how to do that. You go across on the Discord. And
If you want to have a go, jump on the quiz, have some fun. Hit that link that will pop up. It'll be in the chat 30 seconds ago from when you guys see this. Hit that link, sign up for Discord. It's free, totally free, doesn't cost you anything. You just create an account. You need an email and you have a password, and that's it.
Andrew wants to know if someone solved the Rubik's Cube. That one, yes. No one's not. Then Tyler can solve them.
Solved it a few times.
So you've got a mate that does it in seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Millmerran Hot Rod Show in November should hopefully go ahead, says Johnny. James Bayless says they peeled off the stickers. Which stickers? I missed that.
Matty Crick says your boy's channel is so good. I'll try not to swear next week.
You can swear. It's all good. Appreciate you guys coming back every week. It's awesome. So I guess we got to give away. We got Andrew Phillips is where his best part. Yeah, go nuts. Have fun and chat. You can enjoy it. So we got to bring up the wheel. We got to do this.
Click that button. All right.
It's pity you can't make it spin for longer.
Hmm.
There's no like settings like this there.
No.
Damn. So
options. Oh, spin time. 30 seconds.
Let's make it spin.
Dramatic music.
Oh, can we get dramatic music as well? All right.
After the spin, we want
As long as it's not too loud, that dramatic music.
let's get it to read out the winning name too.
Yeah. I'll need to listen to this. You did win something. You won a sticker. Yeah. Where's my list? You won a sticker.
Skid Pig says Pittsworth sprints, burnouts, and Leyburn cancelled.
I've been out to Leyburn for a long time as well. It's another one that's been a long time.
Mm-hmm. Chris Young signed up for Discord for next week. There we go.
Excellent. You can come on for a chat. That sounds good. All right. We ready to spin this wheel? We've got some people saying spin the wheel in chat yet. No one said it yet.
Not yet.
Spin it. Apply theme, says Andrew. Was there an applied theme?
I may have missed that. What's the theme? Oh, apply a theme. Abstract theme. Office hours.
It's a bit
These
weird.
are interesting. All right, I'm just going to
play
leave
with
it.
that later.
I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to make sure it's still got our spin settings and dramatic music. I'm curious to see this dramatic music.
could put an image on it. We could put the Overtaking Lane logo on there.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. Next week. Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. I shouldn't say next week. Next time. Next month.
Marv versus Hoff. Get in there. You gotta get in there.
The Hoff's in.
He's in.
We'll do a Marth versus Hoff spin like we did last time.
The spin.
Just to see who's the winner this week between Marth and Hoff.
Okay. Who's making the manifold this week?
All right. Well, I guess we should spin it. We got a long wait.
Start spinning. Oh, it's loud. Headphone warning. Oh my god. How long we got of that? Turn that down a bit.
I've turned it down for the viewers.
I don't think it's turning down. Or maybe it's turning down on the stream, but not on not for
Yeah,
our. It's just not turning down for us.
Hang on.
Oh, it's so slow now. They're still spinning. Oh.
Adam Geary, congratulations. You've won yourself a $100 FHOS voucher.
Well done, mate. Well done.
As sponsored by Finance My Ride, as we learnt earlier in the show.
$100. Adam Geary, $100. You better say thank you on the Finance My Ride page.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap, Pirates of the Caribbean. That's drama. Not much about Speedway yet. No, I haven't heard what's going on with Speedway.
Congratulations, Adam Geary. You are the winner of that. And now we're going to have a Marth versus Hoff. Marthy Boys World. The Hoff. Let's change it up so we don't have 30 seconds of dramatic music this time.
Sensational. Adam's still here.
We can have some cheerful music.
Thanks to Salty at Finance My Ride.
And we'll have a fanfare.
Just remember, you want to get yourself a new ride. Want to get yourself some finance, debt consolidation, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Want to check out what your credit capabilities are.
Mark says Pirates of the Caribbean. James Bayless says expecting Captain Jack Sparrow to pop in any tick. And now we've got the Marth versus the Hoff spin.
Go.
And Marth says, watch me go 0-2 on this.
Votes in comments.
There we go. Salty's in the chat still. Congratulations, mate.
There you go.
Well done, Adam.
Thank you. Thanks, Salt. Legend. You're up late, mate, for a no drink night.
Mad Dad says, but where's the rum? Why is it always gone?
Hey, no rum tonight.
No. He's saying it's a...
Oh, the Pirates.
Yeah.
Definitely no rum tonight. Water.
Matty Crick's voting for blue. So Marth, he's voting for Marth.
All right. Here we go. Spin time.
Anthony Bellini. Hey, guys,
all
from
the way
Detroit.
from Detroit. G'day, mate. Good to see you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for joining.
All right.
There's the car
Get
city.
ready for the headphone warning.
The car
it's going to
city,
be turned
Detroit.
down. It's going to be turned down for the viewers.
Okay. Well, that's not dramatic music. What's that one?
This is joyful music.
Yay, so happy it's the Hoff and that verse, Marv. Oh, cool. Good to see you from Detroit, man. That's the car city. Love it. Oh, it's looking red. It's looking red. Who won last week out of the two?
The Hoff.
The streak's staying. Don't think it's going to get there. Is it going to say his name?
No, it's got a fanfare now.
Oh.
The Hoff has won.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. Lots of fun with the wheel again this week. Come up no music. Did we have it turned down too far for that?
I turned it back up a little bit, so...
Yeah.
Motor
City, yeah,
That's
onto it. Detroit's where it all comes from. So, well, that's it. There's another week. We've got a couple more stickers left. You've got all your names still left in the wheel?
No, you just saw that. I removed them all.
Quick, type sticker in the...
That's all right. I've already got everyone in the chat.
You already got it?
Yep.
It's all there. We're going to do it again.
Rolling it.
Rolling it.
Rodney Anderson.
Sticker for Rodney.
Robert D. That is Rob from JRM. Congratulations,
And
Rob. You
Rob.
got yourself a sticker.
Excellent.
Is it just the 2 that we have?
That's it.
Alright, all out.
We're done.
There we go.
Make sure you get over and give those guys a follow as well. Grinding Gears, have a look at their first ever video. Check out bikes. There's a their first build is a bit of a budget build, and it's a well, it's like 100,
It's alright, you didn't have to
200.
type sticker in the chat. I already clicked eligible on everyone, so.
We just put everyone in at that time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why it didn't
they're
announce
doing
the
a
second winner.
CB200, putting a KX 450 into it.
Didn't announce our second winner, but that's our second winner there. Goes to Rob.
There you go.
And he's in the chat there. Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. So
Mhm.
new hoodies going out to
Yep.
a couple of people. Going on to Gary and Gary's daughter. They'll be rocking those. I saw the comment
Well, that's
there.
a couple of
they'll-
people still, so.
Yeah, they'll be rocking those at
Summer Nuts.
Summer Nuts and Rocky Nuts and everywhere else. So that's
Mhm.
awesome. Can't wait to see them out and about in those. So that's cool as. So I really appreciate everyone coming along for another week of car news, stories, mayhem, and Math and Hoff and on the wheel and everyone else on the wheel. Hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to those with prizes tonight. And if I haven't got your details, then please send them through. I think most. But if you don't believe I've got your address, then please send me your address details. And Gary will send me some sizes.
I think they've already been sent through, so.
Perfect. There you go. He's onto it. Excellent, guys. Well, that's another week done and dusted. Keep an eye out for Tuesday's video. We have no idea what it is yet because we're so behind on our videos. We don't have any in the bag. We'll be shooting something on the weekend. We'll find something. We'll make sure that there's some more car content coming out Tuesday, and we'll be back here live again on Thursday. And then with all that drag action coming up later in the month, all live. So make sure you get on there, subscribe if you're not already. And do all the usual bits and pieces. Hit that like button before you leave. And that's all I got. What do you got?
Matty Crick says, review a Z1000 Quaker. Dave?
I'd like to get back out on the bikes. Maybe we can.
Great show from Trevor Smith, Vex Death, Crazy VN, Rat Fink, Adam Geary. Johnny Skidpig says some big changes to the Skidpig soon. Cryptics, thank you for tuning in. Lynn?
We'll be watching Johnny Skidpig as well.
Skidpig has been accepted to go to the Summer Nuts. There you go.
Oh, big.
Andrew Phillips says, you know where I live.
Yeah, I'll be around. I'm going to drop off last week's prizes for you.
James Bayless, it's been a blast as usual. Can't wait for next week. Keep up the good work and always stay in the right lane.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
I probably should get some music ready.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll end on that and go to music, but you're not ready.
Let's click on this one. Everything must end.
Hopefully that's good.
I have no idea. We're about to find out. But thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next one.